I talked about how it would change our lives, but he's there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down.
Welcome back into the Columbus Civic Center in Columbus, Georgia. River Dragons and Enforcers about to get underway, and in just about 15 minutes or so, I want to apologize to those of you who are on YouTube who are now just tuning into us. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the Civic Center. And for those of you listening on the radio, WRCG, PMB Broadcasting, 1420 AM, 92.1 FM. Had some technical difficulties. We're rolling through them. I think we're here now, and we're ready to go. We have got a hockey game for you. The Enforcers coming into today's game 0-2. Obviously no points, but no goals yet. They were shut out in both of their games 2-0 by the Carolina Thunderbirds. They're going to be hungry to get anything on the board. And, of course, the River Dragons will be feeding off a crowd that continues to pour in here to the Civic Center as they want to impress in front of the home fans after they went 1-1 in Delaware last week. I'm Zach DeBozart, the voice of the River Dragons. Happy you're joining us in on a Friday night, November 1st. The calendar's turned to November. It certainly feels like it here down south, starting to get a lot cooler, and that means it's hockey season, baby. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want to thank a lot of our different partners who help make this possible. PMB Broadcasting, of course, who we're on right now. Whisperwood, the official apartment complex of the Columbus River Dragons. Of course, Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official host hotel, as the Elmira Enforcers would know about as they enjoy their stay here in West Georgia. Elmira got in the middle of the day on Thursday and has taken 2 ice sessions since. So interested to see how the bus legs handle them after they've been down in Georgia already for so long. And, of course, for the River Dragons, what kind of start will they have as they get ready to play in front of a home crowd for the first time ever? Let's take a break. Let's get our notes and our thoughts in order, and when we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups. We'll give you the whole lineups as the River Dragons' whole team will be introduced here in front of this crowd. First time pro hockey is back in Columbus. We'll tell you all about it after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network. Welcome back into the Columbus Civic Center in Columbus, Georgia. The River Dragons take on the Enforcers in their first ever home game back in Georgia. It's going to be a lot of fun here tonight. Your starting lineups for tonight's game, let's take a peek at them. For the Enforcers, they'll put in net the veteran, number 31, Troy Passingham. Passingham was in net for a majority of the Enforcers season last year. Could not play in games 3 and 4 due to a suspension picked up in games 2. That was in the Commissioner's Cup finals. Otherwise, he's been an absolute rock for Elmira dating back to last year. The defenseman in front of Passingham will be number 91, Glenn Patterson, and number 24, JT Walters. And then the forward line for the Elmira Enforcers will feature number 47, Kyle Stevens in the middle. Number 19, Ahmad Mahfouz is the captain, and number 91, Glenn Patterson. Or excuse me, number 77, Brandon Tucker. I mentioned Patterson's name twice there. So Stevens, Mahfouz, Tucker is your forward line for Elmira. For the River Dragons, they'll put in net number 1, Jared Rutledge. Rutledge went 1-0 last weekend against the Delaware Thunder. Came in relief after Rylan Pashevitz was chased from the game when Delaware had put up 5 goals in just about halfway through. The defense in front of Rutledge, number 13, Edgar Zozelinch. And then how about this for a great name? Number 19, Levi Lind is in the lineup. The crowd's going to absolutely lose their mind when the former Cottonmouth for 8 years makes his debut as a River Dragon. The center, number 8, MJ Graham. The left wing, number 26, Chad Herron. And the right wing, number 22, Jay Krupp. Let's take another break. When we come back, we'll have a little bit more for you here. We still got some more technical issues we're figuring out. We apologize for that. But when we come back, we'll be able to take you through a little bit more of the Burger King pregame show after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Or catch segment replays on our official YouTube page. Just search Columbus River Dragons and stay up to date with all the content the River Dragons have to offer. Remember, the River Dragons weekly recap show is Thursdays, 5 to 5:30 on NBC 38 TV.
We are back here at the Columbus Civic Center in West Georgia. The River Dragons are being announced here in front of the home faithful. River Dragons will move left to right across your radio dial when we start this up. But again, your starting lineups for tonight's game, as we mentioned, Jared Rutledge in net for the River Dragons, Chad Herron and Jay Krupp on the wings with MJ Graham in the middle, and then the defense, Edgar Zozelinch and Levi Lind. The Elmira Enforcers, they'll have Troy Passingham in net, their rock from last year. The forward line in front of him, Kyle Stevens in the middle, Brandon Tucker on the left, Ahmad Mahfouz on the right, and then Glenn Patterson and Jacob Walters are the defense tandem in front of him. As we talked a little bit with Chase Fallis earlier in this Burger King pregame show, he mentioned you have to watch out for Mahfouz. He's been in this league so long. He's a wily veteran. He can certainly put the puck in the net. And that's been a problem for Elmira early in this season. because remember, Elmira was shut out in both of their opening games against the Carolina Thunderbirds, identical 2-0 scores. So you know Elmira will be hungry for some points and some goals, and Columbus will absolutely feed off this crowd that is still filing in here to the Civic Center. It was about 3,500 strong on the pre-sale, and the Civic Center will be vying for the record set by Elmira last year. It was 4,310 in their season opener, of course, their first game in the league. Jerome Boom Boom Bichard and Gary Gill just announced here for the crowd. Lots of cheers for that. Let's take our final break of the Burger King pregame show. We apologize, it was a bit of a weird one. Still working out the technical glitches here, but let's take a break. When we come back, River Dragons hockey starts up after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
The call of the game is just moments away after we pause for a short break on the River Dragons Broadcast Network.
Columbus Diagnostic Center, the area's clear choice for diagnostic imaging. CDC Northside features the area's first and only 3T MRI, the most powerful MRI available, and our new 64-slice CT scanner, cutting-edge imaging that's available at both locations. For over 30 years, patient comfort, lower costs, and uncompromising dedication remain our top priority. Clearer results for a more accurate diagnosis. Columbus Diagnostic Center and CDC Northside. Technology with a human touch.
Do you own a home that needs an exterior tune-up? Window World is proud to take integrity to a new level with the best price, product, and warranty guaranteed on windows, siding, doors, and more with professional installation. If you want the highest quality product at the lowest price, backed by a lifetime warranty, call or click Window World for your free, no-obligation in-home estimate today. Window World, simply the best for less. Call, click, or visit Window World today.
Willie's Mexicana Grill is proud to support your Columbus River Dragons and their inaugural season of bringing hockey back to Columbus. Willie's mission is simple: to build the perfect burrito for every customer. Their handcrafted burritos are stuffed with the best and served fresh. They hold their burritos to extremely high standards. Then they eat them. Proudly independent since 1995. Visit Willie's at 5279 Whittlesey Boulevard and get yourself an incredible burrito today.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Lesson 1. Hello. My name is John. It's hot outside. Pass me a Bud Light.
Johnson with tonight's
Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrypted messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Oral and maxillofacial surgeons Mark Sawicki, Lee Allen, and Michael Jacobs practice a traditional scope of oral and maxillofacial surgery with over 60 years of combined expertise, ranging from oral pathology to wisdom tooth removal. They perform a full range of dental implant and bone grafting procedures, as well as non-invasive surgical facial cosmetic procedures. That level of expertise is why the River Dragons trust them. Call them in Columbus at 596-1757 or in LaGrange at 884-2655.
I've been transformed, never going back, better than before, time to react.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, the Burger King pregame show is over, and we are moments away from the Aflac first period and the first bits of pro hockey back in Columbus in over 2 years. I'm Zach DeBozart, the voice of the River Dragons. Thank you so much for joining in as part of your Friday night on the Columbus River Dragons official YouTube page, as well as WRCG and PMB Broadcasting, 92.1 FM, 1420 AM here in the Columbus, West Georgia, East Alabama region. Of course, you can find us online as well. The ceremonial puck drop will take place with Mayor Skip Henderson, City Manager Isaiah Hugley, and Building Manager Lisa Goodwin, as Chase Fallis and Ahmad Mahfouz will take care of that. Our mascot Torch looking out as well, checking out what's going on. Torch and Scorch, the names of the Columbus River Dragons mascots as chosen by the fans here in the area. And let's listen in for Lori Lee. Well, we're working on our mic situation. But Lori Lee giving us our traditional chant here. It's hockey time on the Chattahoochee. The River Dragons will move left to right across your radio dial. Jared Rutledge mans the pipes. And the River Dragons in their home grays, black secondaries, teal and red trim with a red stripe down the pants. Elmira wearing the third jerseys, the neon green base, black secondaries, black pants, and white trim all around. Troy Passingham guards the pipes to our right. Elmira will move right to left. Puck in hand. Hockey is back, Columbus. Let's enjoy it. River Dragons win the opening draw as Ozelins will have it up in his own zone, trying to move it ahead. This one will be knocked away as JT Walters pinched on the play. Patterson took away that puck. Heron had to wait to dump in, otherwise the River Dragons were off sides. Now here comes Elmira in their own zone with JT Walters on the far wall. Walters moving it up to Stevens on a backhand, dodging a man. Now Brandon Tucker will backhand dump this one in. Levi Lynn chasing after the puck. Big hit behind the net, and Jared Rutledge made a save on the one-touch pass. Kyle Stevens registering the first shot of today's game. And Rutledge will take a face-off to his right. 19:30 left to go here in the Aflac first period. Face-off coming to the right of Rutledge. Both teams take the opportunity to make a line change. Mikolas comes in for Elmira opposite him. And won by the River Dragons, their captain, Chase Follis. Trying to move this one out of the zone. Leorakos had that one go by him. It will not go for icing, as they say Elmira could have touched it. Skropolis from behind his zone net. Trying to move it ahead, he finds Harrison. River Dragons hold in for a moment. Left point, now down into the corner it goes. Skropolis sending it out. That one gets past Wyatt Trumbley, one of the newest Columbus River Dragons in the lineup. Linesmen wave off icing. We play on. Enforcers battling. Look out right circle with it. And Chase Follis will tie up alongside Wyatt Trumbley to negate Andrew Harrison there. River Dragons trying to work it out. Evans can't poke it up. Stick save made by Rutledge from the point into the netting and out of play. 18:53 left to go in the Aflac first period. No score in hockey's return to West Georgia. Face-off coming to the left of Rutledge. Nathan Pelligra false started on it, stayed in with it, and now Novasil holds in center point. Bush Anderson tries to wing this one around the near side boards. No hand pass, says the referee down low. We play on. Getting in front of this one, it's Pulowski, another one of the new River Dragons. CJ Hayes takes a pass that was behind him, kicks it to his stick, and now sends it into the right wing corner. Rims around the boards, collected here by Hussey for Elmira. Look out, loose in the slot, backhand deflection high over the bar of Passingham. Happy to watch that one go over top. Right point, Seth Gustin looks, fires, and Philbin couldn't get a deflection on that one. Hussey tries to collect this for Elmira. He'll just chip it out into the neutral zone. Elmira slaps it back into their own end, trying to pass D to D. Now, right wing side with this, Elmira will send it in, and that one, woo, that's a long line drive off the stick of Sean Reynolds. It was just supposed to be a tip down for an icing, but instead it goes out of play from the neutral zone. And we'll get a draw at one of the face-off dots, the offsides dots, right here near side. 18:08 left to go in the Aflac first period. River Dragons 0, Enforcers 0. Graham tying up with Stevens, and Graham will win that draw. Levi Lynn has it near circle in his own zone. Ooh, nearly gave it away to Ahmad Mahfouz. And now Lynn will try and skate it up the zone. Intercepted, look out, Tucker held that one in, center point. That one took a deflection off Ozelins, still loose in the slot, and this one will bounce into the near side corner. Collected by Stevens, backhanded behind the net. Ozelins will help it along its way, and now it's found by Chad Heron. Heron, the leading goal scorer for the River Dragons. He had 2 last weekend, can't get it out. That one held in by Yarwood. Skropolis gloves it down off a deflection, but he was in the neutral zone. Elmira will touch up and start a change here. 17.5 left to go here in the Aflac first period. Still no score. River Dragons trying to move this one out of the zone. Elmira hemming them in for the moment as Gavin Yates was able to get in front of that play. Now Elmira finishes the change. River Dragons have some space. MJ Graham trying to move it up. He's bumped into there by Mikolas, and now the play is offsides as one of the Rivers Dragons came in a little bit too ambitious there. 17:16 left to go here in the first period. No score, and really just the one shot to tell you about. It was Rutledge's save. After that, just had a lot of end-to-end action. No real shots on either side. Fallis and Mikolas false start there. And they'll work through it. Now Mikolas will win this draw. Yates has it in his own zone, trying to work it up the near side wall. Mikolas will bang into Fallis. Now going ahead for Yates, left wing side. Poking away from him is John Evans, and he'll ride him into the corner there. Near side, Yates still on the interior. Evans plants a hit onto him, and now Evans with the puck in the corner, trying to box out Yates. Those two go at it. Mikolas now double teaming on Evans. Trumbley comes in to help out, trying to pick it out of feet. It's a 2-on-2 battle over the right shoulder of Jared Rutledge. Mikolas escapes with it. Left point, Patterson plays it back down into the corner. Here's Yates with the puck on his stick. On the backhand, cutting it to the slot. Had his stick checked there, looking for a call, none coming. And now back the other way comes Zach Pease. Pease, right wing side, into the zone. Stood up by Glenn Patterson. Big time right there on the hash marks. Those two continue to joust now into the corner. Puck leaks out behind the net. Here's JT Walters. Walters near circle with it. Moving it up right wing side. He finds his teammate in Brandon Tucker, who will dump it in. And Elmira starts up a wholesale change. 16-15 left to go here in the first. Still no score. River Dragons dump it blue line to blue line. Elmira coughs it right back to the River Dragons line. Now at the red line, Hussey ties up with the man. River Dragons in the midst of a change. Pease gets off just in time before too many men on the ice. Blocker saved there by Rutledge on a right wing shot from Elmira. Now here comes C.J. Hayes. Hayes into the line, 2-on-3, right circle, a shot, save made, Passingham, and the rebound, Elmira able to clear the danger. Now some end-to-end action as Pelligra's into the zone left wing side, all by himself, chip pass, Hussey gets around a man, but he lost the puck, and Levi Lynn collects in front of his own netminder. 15:38 left to go here in the first. C.J. Hayes, 2-on-2, he hits the line, right wing side to the middle, a deflection, and that one just high over top. Jimmy Philbin looks like he got his stick on that one. Hayes can't hold in center point, but he does intercept a pass. He'll play it back to his defenseman, and the River Dragons now start up a change. In front of their own bench, the pass. Levi Lynn couldn't grab that one. On his back, his counterpart, 19, Mafuz. Playing it back now to Ozelinch. And Ozelinch, not on the same page, the River Dragons. That pass split a couple of them. MJ Graham nearly lost it in front of Mafuz. Chad Herron's into the zone, dumps it for Levi Lynn. Right circle. No, now left circle. That one went over the top there as Jake Krupp couldn't do anything with it. Herron takes a shot from Tucker, able to complete a pass. Lynn just able to poke it into the zone. Linesman getting out of the way. The play's on sides, but it comes out to the neutral zone. John Evans takes his time back at his own blue line. The pass over to Lind. 14:45 left to go here in the first period. Evans getting this one ahead. Chopped down, but ahead to Krupp. Left circle. Dropping it back. MJ Graham a shot. That one blocked, and Glenn Patterson collects a loose puck. Patterson trying to move it ahead. 4-on-3 for Elmira as they hit the line right wing side. Mafuz dumped it in. Oh, that was weird, and Tucker scored. Oh, man, that's a bad bounce off the kick plate. And Elmira's first goal is an absolute gift, courtesy of the kick plate behind Jared Rutledge. I can't tell you what to think about that. Elmira was certainly pressing and was probably worthy of the first goal in this one. But to get it like that, that one was strange. A dump in from Mafuz on the right wing side. And that's why you have at least one crashing into the zone. A weird bounce. Rutledge went out to play it, and it was sitting all alone for Tucker to slam in. And it's 1-0 Elmira with 14:30 left to go here in the first. False start on the draw, and a little bit of time went off, so they'll reset that. For Brandon Tucker, it's his first goal of the year. Tucker, the forward out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're back underway here. Let's listen to the goal.
First period. Again, that's Tucker from Stevens. Elmira goal at 5:30.
So Tucker from Stevens. I thought that was Mafuz. Stevens gets credit for the assist. And that's how we sit 1-0 here. 14:10 left to go in the first. Columbus into the offensive zone. Leorakos trying to push it down. Chase Fallis running after this one. And now Seth Gustin at the right point. Pinches for a moment, but Gavin Yates finds a loose puck. Skropolis ahead for Yarwood, center of ice. Now left wing side. He finds a man. Bottom of the circles. Andrew Harrison thought better of a shot. Now Harrison's going to move it up to the top of the circles, and a pad save made there by Rutledge. Gustin trying to battle in on this one. Yates at the hash marks. Working it through. Mikolas getting it to Harrison. Harrison, nice move to the slot. Fires, and a toe save made there by Rutledge. Going the wrong way on the shot, but was able to extend and keep that one out. Pease flips this one to the Elmira blue line. Columbus in the midst of a change. Yates coughs it up at his own blue line, or excuse me, the Columbus blue line. Now here's Santa Paulo right circle. Santa Paulo drop back, shot from Pulowski off the stick of Pellegra and into the protective netting and out of play. 13:21 left to go in the Aflac first period. Elmira 1, Columbus 0. 4-2 the shots on goal here in favor of Elmira. Columbus will win that draw, and they will lose possession of it at the blue line as now Pellegra goes to Hussey, right wing side. 2-on-3, he's into the zone. Hussey trying to put it to the middle, and intercepting it there is C.J. Hayes for Columbus. Hayes setting this one up. A little bit of tic-tac passing. Now Pulowski with it, right circle. Pulowski having that one poked away by Novasil. Takes an ugly hit behind the net. We play on. Santa Paulo putting it back for Pulowski. Side of the net, and C.J. Hayes couldn't get it there. Had his stick slashed out of his hand. No call. We play on. 3-on-3. The Elmira Enforcers attack the other way. Pellegra overskated it. Shot from Stevens, and a save made there. Backhanding it out, and here comes C.J. Hayes, right wing side. He gets through a man. A little bit tripped up. Still with it there, and he lost his footing. Still diving at it. And M.J. Graham comes in to support. Hayes still with the puck. Plays it back into his own end. No defense or home as Columbus is in the middle of a change. 12.5 left to go in the first. Big hit put on there by Levi Lynn. Crowd loves the former Cottonmouth doing some work there. Now left circle, a shot save made by Passingham. Graham collects the rebound. That was Chad Herron looking for his third of the year. Krupp left circle to Herron at the high boards. Now to M.J. Graham beneath the goal line. Graham spinning back, putting it to the middle. That one went off Krupp's legs. It's still loose in the slot. That's Herron in the middle. And now Krupp will collect on the far side boards. Krupp looks, passes. Here's Trombley, right point. Fire save made there by Passingham. Saw that one through some traffic. Now left point. It's Graham to Herron. Fires. That's Krupp. Check that, and it's high over the bar. John Evans, right circle. Blocker save made by Passingham. River Dragons buzzing right now with 11:45 left to go in the first. From behind the net, Krupp on the backhand, and he rang the outside of the cage. Near side with this one. Down into the corner. Here's Graham. He's tied up with Stevens. Skropolis, third man in, able to poke that puck away. He'll get it on his stick, send it to the neutral zone. Evans giving chase. Now Trombley has to deal with Tucker, who's hot off the bench on a line change. Tucker's got it in the corner, plays it behind the net far side. Pass went through Mafuza's legs, held in by Patterson left point. Mafuz trying to poke that one away. It's bouncing around the left circle, collected by Zach Pease, and now ahead with it here, Yanni Lirakos. Lirakos left circle. Oh, he just missed the glove hand there as Passingham was cheating in deep. Pease, right point held in, blocked by Elmira. It's back out to the neutral zone. Trombley spinning back around, taking his time. He's at the red line. He'll dump it in. Pad save made by Passingham. JT Walters will collect with under 11 minutes to play here in the first period. 1-0 Elmira on the goal from Brandon Tucker. Tucker with this puck now. He gloved it into the zone on sides. Now the layoff here for Hudson Mikolas. Mikolas fires a shot well wide of the near post. A collision in the right wing corner. Elmira still with it. Gavin Yates. Check that. Andrew Harrison real strong in his skates. And now Mikolas tries to get it away from a River Dragon. And Columbus pokes it out to center through Bush Anderson. Zach Pease hard in on the forecheck. Gets it around Patterson. Patterson will lay him into the corner boards. Yates on his knees able to find it. Pulowski trying to get in front of him. There's a tie-up behind the Elmira net. Philbin couldn't lift the stick there. Elmira trying to come out of the zone with it. They will through Patterson. Patterson ahead to Yates, left wing side. He's got it at the circle. Yates had it poked off his stick by Lind, who will finish off his check in the corner. Here's Ozelinch with it now. Ozelinch couldn't get it past a teammate there, C.J. Hayes. He'll collect it off an Elmira dump, and now Hayes full at his speed through center ice. Left circle, stops up. Oh, and he's lost an edge right there. Yarwood will take it away on the far boards. Yarwood passes behind Yates. He'll eventually find it in the neutral zone. 9:45 left to go in the first. Yates the shot right on the chest of Rutledge, and a save coming up. Let's take a break. Media timeout. Elmira 1, Columbus 0 on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Coach is teaming up with a legendary duck to help you get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Aflac agents and associates are right in your neighborhood waiting to help you get the supplemental insurance plan that's right for you. Aflac gets you money directly for bills and out-of-pocket costs. Peace of mind doesn't have to break the bank. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Aflac today at 800-992-3522.
Whether you need service and repair or 24/7 roadside assistance, your peace of mind comes from the assurance that you're working with a team of professionals at Interstate National Truck and Trailer, dedicated to providing the best possible service with over 30 years of experience in servicing and repairing transportation vehicles. Give them a call at 404-629-6275 in Georgia or 334-298-2500 in Alabama. Getting you back on the road is the #1 priority at Interstate National Truck and Trailer.
It's never too late to be part of the Columbus River Dragons family. Full season tickets start as low as $8.50 a game and guarantee you the best seat in the house for every single game. It's your seat. With benefits like VIP access, guaranteed promotional giveaways, Buddy Pass vouchers, merchandise savings, and so much more. You can't afford not to be a season ticket holder. For pricing or to purchase yours, call the River Dragons office at 706-507-GOAL. That's 706-507-4625.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, River Dragons down 1-0 in the first about 10 or so minutes of hockey being back in West Georgia. Elmira got a goal on a bit of a bad bounce behind the net of Rutledge. That was a kick plate that sent it out while Rutledge was trying to play the puck, and Brandon Tucker jammed that one home at the 5:30 mark of the first period. That's how we sit. We're back underway. C.J. Hayes has this puck, passing it left wing side. It's collected and then slammed into the boards. Big hit given there by Willie Deneau. Now Ozelin a shot from the left point. This one goes behind the net, collected by the River Dragons. Trying to backhand this one out. That's Fallis in the pass to Lynn. There's a penalty coming up here against Elmira, being touched by Patterson. And now we'll get the assessment. Behind the play, a cross-checking signal is given. And Columbus will have the first power play of the night. Power plays brought to you by Georgia Power. The enforcer heads off to the box. The River Dragons will have an offensive zone draw. It is Willie Deneau out of Gibson's, British Columbia, the guilty party for Elmira. Face-off coming to the right of Passingham. Fallis set to take this draw against Stevens. Stevens will win it clean for Elmira. JT Walters trying to dump it out. Held in left point by Tremblay. Tremblay, a little give and go on the half wall. Now to Levi Lind, right point. Lind to the middle, and that one too strong on the pass. Leorakos couldn't direct it on goal. Tremblay, center point. Lind, right circle, fires that one off the cage. Pease trying to bang away. They score! They score! Zach Pease, baby, on the power play. 1-1 tie game. The Enforcers had some questions about their power play. Or check that. The River Dragons had some questions about their power play. It was 6th best in the league at 20%. They didn't score any in multiple chances against Delaware, and now first chance opportunity, they strike. And as this game is 1-1 with 8:55 left to go in the first. Believe it was Zach Pease who eventually potted this one in. Ahmad Mahfouz is outside the referee's crease. Goal signal given. Elmira had some objections to that one. Had no idea what it was about. Passingham had made the save. The puck appeared to be loose. Everyone kept playing. And whoa, Willie Deneau was just going after one of the River Dragons after being escorted out of the box. Deneau is hot. Linesman got in the way. And I think, no, the referee just pointing to Mahfouz, telling him to get in the circle. We'll collect a little bit of debris off the ice, and we'll get ready to go. 1-1 our score, as we'll get the goal call in a minute from Dana Barker. River Dragons trying to
Power play goal scored by number 9, Zach Pease. Assisted by number 14, Chase Balance at 11:05 of the first period.
Pease from Fallis is your goal call. Meanwhile, an icing call against the Enforcers. And with Zach Pease scoring, he's number 9 in Channel 9 WTVM here in Columbus. And Jason's Deli have teamed up to let you know your ticket from tonight's game is now good for a free soft drink, courtesy of that Zach Pease goal. We're back underway. The Enforcers trying to send this one up. Here's Kyle Stevens trying to cut it to the middle. Look out, Mahfouz, high slot with it, fires, and he scores. He put that one in off the back bar. The referee called, and it's a goal. Mahfouz quickly answers, and it's a 2-1 hockey game, as that goal came just 33 seconds after the power play tally from Pease. Tough one there, but that's why you cannot leave Ahmad Mahfouz that wide open. Couple of layoff passes. Mahfouz was all alone in the high slot, buried it top right corner, off the back bar and out. Referee immediately caught it. That was definitely a goal, and Mahfouz can bury from that distance. Mahfouz from Patterson is the initial call. We're back to hockey, 2-1. Elmira now leads, 8:08 left to go here in the first. Tying up with this one, Gavin Yates. It'll go behind the Columbus net, collected by Ethan Bush Anderson. Bush Anderson sending this one to the neutral zone. Elmira will recollect. Now finding a loose puck is Mikolas. Mikolas left circle with it, taking it behind the net. Wraparound attempt, pad save. Rutledge just got over in time. Otherwise, Elmira would have been buzzing right there with another goal. It remains 2-1, but Columbus right now looking a little shaky in their defensive end after taking that goal on the chin. So Brandon Tucker opened the scoring, 5:30 into the first. In case you're just joining us, it's the Aflac first period. Then Zach Pease struck on the power play at the 11:05 mark. 28 seconds later, it was Ahmad Mahfouz picking up his first of the season. And that's how we sit 2-1 Elmira with 7:40 left to go in the first. Left circle, Pulowski can't get it out of his own zone. This one held in there by Harrison. Harrison behind his net will play it. Gustin takes a shot. Mikolas frees the puck up for Yates. Yates, left wing side, underneath the net now for Nicholas. He comes out with it, fires on a shoulder save made by Rutledge, coming off of his post to cut down the angle. Yates trying to play it to the middle, nobody home as Hussey was tied up with Gustin. This one will go behind the net. Pulowski, great chip move to get around a collision, and now he'll have it near sideboards. Pass to CJ Hayes, that one was on his backhand, and now Skropolis takes it into the zone. Skropolis fires on a blocker save made there. CJ Hayes coming out with this one. Left wing side through the neutral zone, almost tripped there. I think he caught an edge on himself. Stays on his feet, passes to Lirakos behind the net, loose in the crease, and Passingham will be happy to take the glove after it deflected off of his teammate's stick. That was Pelligra, who didn't know what his goaltender wanted to do with it, so he just left it right there in the blue paint. 6:54 left to go here in the Aflac first period. Elmira 2, Columbus 1. Face off to the right of Passingham. Fallis will win this draw. At the left point, trying to send it to the middle. Pease looking for a second. That one reached the netminder and had to be gloved by Passingham. Just a bouncer and a roller, not much into it at all. But Passingham had to be alert to it, puts it in the trapper and takes the whistle. 6:48 left to go in the first. 2-1 Elmira. Shots on goal so far in this one, 11-9, also in favor of the Enforcers. Face off to the right of Passingham. Fallis is going to get waived as he's going against Kyle Stevens. Coming in for him, Yanni Lirakos. Lirakos wins it clean. Fallis to the left point. Ozelinch faking the shot. Now will send it. Glove saved by Passingham as Lirakos couldn't get a stick on it to deflect. 6:43 now left to go in the first. We'll do another face-off to Passingham's right. Our fans stick around on the broadcast. The WLTZ first intermission report will come up at the end of this period. We'll have a look around the FPHL and get you an update on the Southern Hockey scoreboard as well. Heron with this puck behind the Elmira net. MJ Graham putting it to the middle, sticked away by Passingham, who was alert to that one from behind the cage. Here's Brandon Tucker. He's got a goal in this game. He'll flip it into the zone. Behind the net, Rutledge will let it sit there. Levi Lynn trying to chase after it. Brandon Tucker a little faster than him to the corner. Lynn will finish off his check. Stevens couldn't pick up a loose puck. And now Columbus trying to head off for a change. They can't get this puck out of the zone, though. Tucker playing it down into the corner. Mahfouz rubbing shoulders. Look out, loose in the crease there. And Levi Lynn there to clear the danger. A little slow with it off his stick, though, as Elmira's poking it back. And Rutledge will glove it down on the ice. 6:08 now left to go in the Aflac first period. 2-1 Elmira leads here at the Civic Center. Well, we've got some time. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Columbus River Dragons radio network. Back here at the Civic Center, River Dragons win the draw. Pease coming up with it, right wing side. At the circle, he fires a shot and a blocker save. Rebound hits Santa Paulo in the chest. He couldn't do anything with it. Falla slaps it behind the net. Santa Paulo with it. To the right circle. Pease fires. What a block right there by Mikolas. Now back the other way. Here comes Gavin Yates, left wing side. Yates up for Mikolas. 3-on-2 as he hits the line. Mikolas stops up at the top of the right circles, looking for support. Levi Lynn giving him, check that, John Evans giving him all he can handle. And now back behind the River Dragons net, it's collected by their captain and Fallis. Up the left wing side, Columbus trying to change behind this. It's dumped in by Tremblay. Passingham will chest it down and put it into the corner for Skropolis. Held into the zone. Look out, CJ Hayes all alone. Blocker save made by Passingham. Still loose in the slot there, and Yates will able to clear the danger and getting it ahead to Harrison. From the red line, he'll dump this one in, and Rutledge will leave it there for his teammate. That's the defenseman, John Evans. 5:10 left to go here in the first. This one sent up the far side wall, collected by JT Walters. Walters, Philbin nearly got a poke on that and was in all alone if he got it. Patterson now up to Reynolds, now one touch to Pelligra, back for Reynolds, fires a shot, pad save made, rebound across the crease. Pelligra got a rebound but didn't have an angle. Now back to the right point, JT Walters unloads and a blocker save made by Rutledge. In the near side circle, Reynolds takes a shot from CJ Hayes. Pelligra holds in left point for Elmira. Walters, right point, looks, fires, deflected, and just went wide of the far post. Rutledge saw that one but couldn't do anything on the tip. Now Reynolds, right circle, save made, rebound, cleared out by the River Dragons, and here's Hayes. Hayes with it from the right wing side. He'll dump this one into the corner. Behind the Elmira net, Walters first in on it. He overskated the puck there. Worked out to his advantage. He was able to pass it left wing side, but it will go for icing as none of the enforcers could touch that one. And we will get an offensive zone draw for Columbus after the whistle. 4:16 left to go in the Aflac first period. 2-1 Elmira leads, and an offensive zone draw for Columbus to Passingham's left. Check that, his right. Passingham was lined up to the left. He was ready for it there and shakes his head, says, okay, we'll do it from here. Graham and Pelligra tying up on this. Wings trying to help out too. It's a 2-on-2 battle right in open ice on the hash marks. Now it'll be picked out by Graham. Graham with it on the half wall, down into the corner. Chad Herron has it here. Herron on the backhand, trying to start a cycle, intercepted by Pelligra. Pelligra skates it up to the neutral zone. He'll dump this one in, and Elmira will get the wholesale change they need off that icing. Columbus will skate this one up. 3:50 left to go in the first. Gustin had his stick checked by Stevens. It's still in the Columbus zone. Stevens and Gustin continue to battle. Helping out on this one is Krupp, and that will free the puck for Gustin. He'll take it behind his own net and look to start a breakout. 3:35 left to go here in the first. MJ Graham gets around a man using the boards. He's into the zone, 2-on-2, pass too far for Herron. Taken away by Yarwood, and back the other way comes Tucker. He'll flip this one in on net. Blocker save made by Rutledge. Plays it to the left wing corner. Bush Anderson sending this one up, and now Zach Pease gets on his horse. Pease with MJ Graham on his right, 2-on-2. Pease on the backhand, glove save. Passingham gives it a little how do you do for good measure as well. And he'll take that whistle with 3:13 left to go in the first. Face-off will come to the right of Passingham. Columbus has looked better as this period's gone on, but Elmira clearly showing no symptoms of bus legs. That's a product of being down here for more than 24 hours, I would assume. And obviously getting the first goal of the game will help as well if you're the enforcers. Fallis wins the draw. Ozelinch, left point, fires a shot. That one goes behind the net, collected by Elmira. Patterson, long stretch pass. It's on net, right on the chest of Rutledge. And I tell you what, some of the Columbus fans are giving Patterson some props for the accuracy. That is the near circle in the Elmira and in the air the whole way, right onto the chest of Rutledge. You got to give it up to Patterson. He has got quite a cannon. He's a big body, and he can really shoot that puck. So I think Columbus being told they can't change off this. It's a new rule in pro hockey, and it appears to be adopted here in the FPHL, that what would be an icing dump down basically by the opposing team, it can't be frozen by the netminder, otherwise the defending team can't change. And so with that, Columbus not able to change on this. Elmira wins the draw. Walters right point shot, gloved there by Rutledge. And now Columbus should be able to change if they want to. 2:59 left to go here in the Aflac first period. Elmira 2, Columbus 1. And also remember, stick around for the WLTZ first intermission report. We'll recap this whole first period and get you a look around the FPHL. All 10 teams in action tonight. Pease, right wing side, getting it to the middle. Save made there by Passingham. Got it out as that one hopped over the stick of Ozelinch, who was trying to come in left point with it. Rutledge will play this one off to his defenseman. 2:40 left to go here in the first. Ozelinch to Lynn. That one too far ahead of Pulowski. Yates trying to battle with it in front of the Columbus bench. Now one touch, Mafuz has it on his stick. Mafuz, right circle, trying to drive the net, wrapping it around through the crease. Nobody home in a green sweater there for Elmira. Skropolis, right wing side. He'll rim this one around. Yarwood has it now left wing hash. He'll battle in there with Lynn. Corner battle still goes on as Pulowski's all over Lynn's back. Stevens has it. Check that. Shot made from Yates. And a pad save by Rutledge. The rebound was sent wide. Pease sending this one up and out. Won't have enough for icing as they say Skropolis could touch it, and he did. Skropolis will have this. The bottom of his own circles over to Yarwood. He's into the neutral zone near side wall. Played by Yates. Now Harrison's into the zone. Harrison left circle. Backhand to the middle, and that one was too high for Mikolas on the sauce. Evans runs into him there to protect the puck. He had lost his stick. Tremblay going up the wall. C.J. Hayes, that's a back-to-back collision as Yarwood freed the puck. Now Yates 2-on-1. Look out, Mikolas in all alone. Blocker save. Rebound. Yates gloved it down, and Rutledge stole it before he could get it to his stick. That's an underrated move right there by the Chicago netminder, Jared Rutledge. Chicago native, I should say. Yates picked that puck out of the air, was going to put it on his stick. He was going towards the goal, so it was going to be an easy tap-in once he laid it on the ice, and Rutledge didn't let it get there. What instincts. 1:35 left to go here in the first. 2-1 Elmira leads, and they've got an offensive zone draw to Rutledge's right. Tremblay will take this behind his net off the Columbus win. Heron settles it down for Graham. Graham can't get it around Walters as he kicks it away. Now left wing side. Ooh, look out, dodging a hit right there. Evans nearly lined up Reynolds. Now Reynolds to the middle. Pelligra got checked just as it got to him. Right wing side, MJ Graham's going to get on his horse. John Evans is joining into the play. Graham dropping it back. Read there and intercepted. And Elmira just able to get it out through Sean Reynolds, but Jay Krupp will take it away at the red line. There's 1 minute left to go here in the Aflac first period. Tremblay with it behind his own net. He's forced to retreat. Both teams finishing up a change. Sending this one ahead. Fallis will deflect this one in from the right side of red. Yarwood into the corner boards. Near side, he'll send this one up. Pelligra dumps it into the Columbus end. Bush Anderson has to stick it down there. Now he gloves it down off a stick tap. Look out, Reynolds finds it here. Reynolds on the backhand, cutting to the middle. Stick check nice there by Jared Rutledge, able to poke it away. Fallis dumps it down the length of the ice, and this will be icing against the River Dragons with 29.1 left to go here in the first. 2-1, Elmira leads. Just under half a minute left to play before we hit the break. Face-off coming to the left of Rutledge. Fallis taking his time, getting to the circle. And Mafuz is drawing up a play with his forwards, telling him where to line up. He'll take the near side wing, and Tucker will be on the far half wall. Stevens in on this draw. It's won by Fallis. Bush Anderson in the corner, bodied up there by Tucker. And Bush Anderson lost it. Now he's double-teamed on the half wall. Fallis trying to play vulture. He slams Tucker into the boards. Tucker puts it to the middle. Nobody there, but Patterson holds in left point. Patterson playing it down into the corner. This one rims around. Found right side by Tucker. Checked there by Fallis. Puck's loose, and now it's freed up for Pease. Pease, right wing side into the neutral zone. He's got the Columbus goal in this one. Fires a 100-foot shot, and that one chested down by Passingham as the horn goes. And we will sit for the intermission. Elmira leads 2-1 here in hockey's return to West Georgia, but Columbus got their goal through Zach Pease. It set this crowd a frenzy, and you know the building is full of life with this crowd in on hand. No reported attendance yet. We'll probably get that later on in the day. For now, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have the WLTZ first intermission report. It comes up after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
It's time for River Dragons hockey. Tonight's game is brought to you by Houston Clinic, Aflac, Burger King, B&B Beverage Company, West Georgia Oral and Facial Surgery, Victory Land Casino, Candlewood Suites, WLTZ NBC 38, Interstate National Truck and Trailer, CDC Cypress Partners, Vaporville, Buffalo Rock, Pepsi Cola, Golden Corral, Broadwin and Associates, and BMB Broadcasting. Now, let's start the game with the voice of River Dragons hockey, Zach DeBozart.
Our food's not the only thing that's legendary at the Roadhouse. Our fun is too. From our line dancers to our jukebox to our friendly servers, you'll enjoy every second you spend in the Texas Roadhouse. At Texas Roadhouse, our team has an incredible sense of pride in everything we do. Our passion assures you have a legendary experience every time. Visit your local Texas Roadhouse at 2970 North Lake Parkway in Columbus or call it a to-go order at 706-323-6616.
Your vision, our drive. That's our motto at Express Printing, providing printing and copy services for big businesses and small families. We bring big ideas to the world of graphic design and printing. Visit us at 1520 13th Avenue in Columbus or call 706-323-5639. We can also be found online at the letter X, PressPrintingandDesign.com. Express Printing, if you can imagine it, we can do it.
At Georgia Power, we believe our lake should be filled with water, not trash. That a healthy honeybee population will pollinate a healthier environment. That building homes is just as important as powering them. That's why we believe what we do off the grid is just as important as the clean, safe, reliable, affordable energy we provide on it. And that's a different kind of energy. Visit georgiapower.com/community.
Do you need to store important documents, medical or legal records? Then store them here in Columbus with Shredaway. Whether you're in need of short or long-term options, Shredaway will provide the right solution for all of your document management needs. Their professional staff is fully trained and certified. Your records are safe from the moment of collection to the moment they're stored away. Ensuring security and peace of mind is their top priority. For more information, go to shredaway.com. Safe and secure document storage right here in Columbus.
CM Landscaping in Fortson, Georgia is your go-to for all your landscaping needs. They are a quality company looking to build your next dream backyard and provide upscale, high-quality work. Whether it is landscape installation, lighting, grading, or water drainage, CM Landscaping can get the job done. Give them a call at 205-955-3159. And don't forget to give them a like on Facebook, too. CM Landscaping, 205-955-3159.
Stay up to date on all things River Dragons with the Swamp Box Distilling Co. Coaches Show, only on 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. Game recaps, coach and player interviews, and much more are waiting every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Don't forget to follow the River Dragons on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when we're taking the show on the road to an establishment near you. That's the Swamp Box Distilling Co. Coaches Show every Tuesday, 6 to 7 on WRCG.
I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center in West Georgia, the Elmira Enforcers lead 2-1 on the long-awaited return for hockey to be back here in the Civic Center after the Cottonmouths left about 2 years ago. Crowd has come out in batches. And as I said during the Burger King pregame show, we wanted to thank a lot of our different partners. Well, we've got one of them on the broadcast with us right now. This is Dave Arwood, Operations Manager for PMB Broadcasting. So you're basically one of the biggest bosses of our radio station that we're on right now, aren't you, Dave?
Man, I tell you what, it's just no.
No? So am I supposed to be talking to somebody else?
I tell you what, it's a team effort for PMB Broadcasting. We are all one big team, one big family of real radio and real people, man. But I really wanted to tell you how much wanted to tell you how much we are so. I did. It looks like we're having fun on the ice.
Yeah, we're having fun on the ice. Somebody just fell. Oh, no.
Yeah.
That was ugly.
I think we're good. Anyway, I wanted to say, such a great energy that the Columbus River Dragons have brought to our community. So we're so excited to have not just you guys here, but hockey in general back in Columbus. And you know what, man, we're really glad to have you guys on the air at 92.1 because you sound fantastic. You guys are doing a great job. I know that we've had some technical hiccups, if you will, but you're working through it, man. You guys are doing a great job, and we're so excited to have you here.
Yeah, it's just been a thing, where you got a building that hasn't had hockey in about 2 years, and sometimes you're going to find some spider webs in places you didn't need spider webs. But I tell you what, we're making it all work. It's been a lot of fun, and I tell you what, this has been a pretty incredible game so far. Columbus, maybe a little bit of a slower start. Obviously, that opening goal didn't help, but I don't know how much you've seen, Dave. I know you're here as a fan, but it's been a good crowd. It's been a good game on the ice.
It has been a fantastic night so far. I tell you, look at the stands. I love the fact that our community has come out to show its support, and you know what? This is just the beginning. We got a long season.
That we do. 58-game season. Of course, this is game number 3 and game number 1 at home, which obviously everyone is excited for. We got a number of other things going on with PNB Broadcasting, too. You guys are going to have your own night during the season. And, of course, Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coach's Show is also on 92.1 as well. It's Tuesday 6 to 7. So we're doing a lot with you guys. And it's not just WRCG. I mean, there's a whole host of stations that you guys are a part of and run here in the Columbus area.
Absolutely. We got a whole bunch of them. And we've been giving away tickets on all of our PNB Broadcasting stations over the last couple of weeks. And the public absolutely loves it. And we're going to continue to give away more.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you tune into your local, or not local, I should say your favorite PNB radio station. They're all local, of course. They're all run out of the building on Winton Road.
That's right. That's right.
So there you go.
Winton Road.
And so they got to know that because when they win the tickets, they got to know where to pick them up,
That's right. Glad to be locally owned, locally operated, and community involved. Welcome, Zach. You guys are doing a great job, man.
Thank you so much, Dave. All right, well, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll recap that first period and take a look around the FPHL. The WLTZ First Intermission Report rolls on after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Your vision, our drive. That's our motto at Express Printing, providing printing and copy services for big businesses and small families. We bring big ideas to the world of graphic design and printing. Visit us at 1520 13th Avenue in Columbus or call 706-323-5639. We can also be found online at the letter X, pressprintinganddesign.com. Express Printing, if you can imagine it, we can do it.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Lesson 1. Hello. My name is John. It's hot outside. Pass me a Bud Light. Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrysped messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Tired of that same old company outing? How about sprucing it up with your Columbus River Dragons? Or want to make your child's next birthday a truly memorable one? Bring your group to a Columbus River Dragons game. Groups of 15 or more receive bulk pricing starting at just $12 a person with packages that will keep you and your whole group happy and entertained. For information on getting your business, organization, or party to our games, give the River Dragons a call at 706-507-4625 or get details at ourdragons.com.
Back here in Columbus, Georgia, the River Dragons' first ever home game at the Civic Center, and hockey being back in West Georgia certainly has brought the crowd out in droves. Very excited, very loud building, but right now it's Elmira who leads through 20 minutes of play, 2-1 so far in this one as we're on the WLTZ First Intermission Report. The Enforcers got their first goal on a bit of a lucky break behind the net. It was a kick plate that just jutted out and hit the puck weird, and it popped out in front of the net while Rutledge tried to go play it. Brandon Tucker slammed it in all alone. Nobody near him, nobody in the net to defend either. And about 5.5 minutes into the first period, Elmira had their first lead of the game, their first goal of the season, and the Columbus crowd sort of ummed and ahed it as they were bemoaning the bad break, but you know what? That's hockey. Columbus would tie the game up, though, at the 11:05 mark on a power play. Zach Pease gets his second goal of the season. Pease on the power play, assisted by Chase Follis. However, 28 seconds later, Ahmad Mahfouz absolutely buried one from the high slot. Couple of drop passes left Mahfouz all alone with some screens in front. Rutledge was able to get a clean look, but Mahfouz, just a perfect shot off the back bar, top right corner and out. Columbus thought that it was a fair puck and that it didn't go in, but the referee immediately pointed and looked to be from up here the correct call. And that's how we sit on the scoring summary, 2-1 through 20 minutes of play. Just the one penalty. It was Elmira's, and it was Willie Deneau who took a cross-checking penalty that Zach Pease did end up scoring on, as we said, to make it 2-1. Shots on this one, 20-15 in favor of Elmira. After a bit of a slow start for both the teams, they really were peppering both netminders, end-to-end action. It was pretty crazy to call from up here. The netminders did about as good as they could. I would say when you're Jared Rutledge, you've already made 18 saves on the night. That's usually 2 periods of work on an easy night, 1 period of work on a hard night. And Elmira is certainly going to make it a hard night after they were shut out both nights at home last weekend against the Carolina Thunderbirds. Let's take a peek around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, and tell you about a few teams, including those Thunderbirds, who lead 4-1 over the Delaware Thunder about halfway through the second period in that one. The goals for Carolina have come through Connor Haas, Daniel Martin, Jan Krivalovic, and Michael Bunn. Lone Delaware tally. Who else? Ryan Marker. He's been an absolute force for the Thunder this year. He had 8 points last weekend, and he gets the first goal for Delaware on the weekend. At that time, it made it 1-1. But Carolina has taken the last 3 goals, and it is 4-1 there at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. Over in Watertown, the Port Huron Prowlers lead through 20 minutes of play. They're up 1-0 over the Wolves. The lone goal in that one comes from Alexander Strock at the 11:01 mark of that period. Menor Icebreakers and Battle Creek Rumblebees in a little west-east crossover action. 2 minutes left to go in the first there, and it is 1-1. Icebreakers goal early from Parker Moskal at the 1:45 mark, but 5 minutes left to go, and Carl Manson was able to tie the game up for the Rumblebees. And, of course, Elmira 2, River Dragons 1. The final game just dropped the puck about 15 minutes or so ago as Danville, again, the lone team in the Central Time Zone, started at 8:05 East, 7:05 Central. So they're only about 6 minutes into the first, but Danbury already has a lead over Danville. 1-0 hat tricks over the Dashers, the goal coming from Corey Anderson. That's your look around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll have a look at the Southern Hockey scoreboard and get you ready to go with news and notes ahead of the second period of play. But for now, a break on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Candlewood Suites Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that area attractions have to offer.
Oral and maxillofacial surgeons Mark Sawicki, Lee Allen, and Michael Jacobs practice a traditional scope of oral and maxillofacial surgery with over 60 years of combined expertise, ranging from oral pathology to wisdom tooth removal. They perform a full range of dental implant and bone grafting procedures, as well as non-invasive surgical facial cosmetic procedures. That level of expertise is why the River Dragons trust them. Call them in Columbus at 596-1757 or in LaGrange at 884-2655.
Hey y'all! Ever wonder what it's like to eat like a real New Yorker? Stop in for carved New York strip steak and butterfly shrimp at Golden Corral. Get all you want of our juicy hand-carved New York strip steak and crispy jumbo butterfly shrimp. So good, you won't be able to forget about it. Carved New York strip and jumbo shrimp. Available at dinner every weekend for a limited time. Only at Golden Corral. The only one for everyone.
Carved New York strip and butterfly shrimp available Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and Sunday after 11 a.m. Missed the game last weekend? No problem. Catch all the highlights and analysis on all things River Dragons with the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show on WLTZ NBC 38, Thursday afternoons 5 to 5:30. Or catch segment replays on our official YouTube page. Just search Columbus River Dragons and stay up to date with all the content the River Dragons have to offer. Remember, the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show is Thursdays 5 to 5:30 on NBC 38 TV.
Back here in Columbus, Georgia at the Civic Center. Elmira 2, Columbus 1 through 20 minutes of play. We're on the WLTZ first intermission report. Quick peek over at the Southern Hockey scoreboard. Only 2 games in action out of 5 so far in the SPHL. Pensacola and Fayetteville are tied with 1 minute left to go in the second period. 20 minutes gone in Knoxville. Knoxville leads 2-0 over Roanoke. Pre-game is going on in Huntsville, where they welcome the Evansville Thunderbolts, and in Birmingham, where they take on the Quad City Storm. And then an 8:15 puck drop, so we should have dropped the puck already in Peoria. They welcome in the Macon Mayhem. No score update on SPHL.com, or the SPHL.com, I should say. So not sure what's going on there, but we'll be sure to bring you an update if there is one to be had in the second intermission. Well, as we get ready for the second period, brought to you by Liberty Utilities, what head coach Gary Gill and VP of Hockey Operations Jerome Beachard are probably telling their team, they got to start on time. Elmira was absolutely the better team through the first 5 minutes or so. Were rewarded with that goal. You might say, yeah, sure, it was a lucky goal, but Elmira was certain to score first just based on the way the game was going. And then Columbus did wake themselves up, had a couple of shooting galleries on Troy Passingham, but it's going to take a lot more to solve Passingham. It's going to take traffic in front and well-placed shots, and Columbus is figuring that out. They did get the one in the power play, but they're going to need to up the danger level of their shots to try and get one through Passingham. Then on the defensive side, how do you deal with the attack of Elmira, who were thoroughly frustrated coming into tonight's game after being shut out both nights? Doing well enough as it stands, but you cannot give up 2 goals a period for the rest of this weekend. Otherwise, not going to get much out of it. So, Columbus, some work to do. We'll see what adjustments they've made. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, the Liberty Utilities second period is up next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Want to win tickets to the next Columbus River Dragons home game? You're in luck. The River Dragons, Circle K, and Bud Light have teamed up to bring you a chance to win tickets with their new Text to Win entry. Simply visit your nearest Circle K convenience store and text the word WIN to 888-706-GOAL. That's 888-706-4625. Winners will be chosen 48 hours before a given puck drop. Remember, that's WIN, W-I-N, to 888-706-4625. Message and data rates apply.
Whether you need service and repair or 24/7 roadside assistance, your peace of mind comes from the assurance that you're working with a team of professionals at Interstate National Truck and Trailer, dedicated to providing the best possible service with over 30 years of experience in servicing and repairing transportation vehicles. Give them a call at 404-629-6275 in Georgia or 334-298-2500 in Alabama. Getting you back on the road is the #1 priority at Interstate National Truck and Trailer.
Nick Saban knows a thing or two about quality programs. That's why the legendary head coach is teaming up with a legendary duck to help you get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Aflac agents and associates are right in your neighborhood waiting to help you get the supplemental insurance plan that's right for you. Aflac gets you money directly for bills and out-of-pocket costs. Peace of mind doesn't have to break the bank. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Aflac today at 800-992-3522.
Wiping out on the ice too much? Maybe it's time to get those skates sharpened. And what better place to do it than at the Dragon's Den Pro Shop in the Columbus Ice Rink. Friendly staff are waiting to assist you with your ice skating needs, whether it's hockey, figure skating, or public skating. Not a skater? That's okay. Swing on by and check out some of the River Dragon souvenirs stocked in our store, 400 4th Street, next to the Civic Center.
Back here in the Columbus Civic Center, River Dragons 1, Enforcers 2. Through those opening 20 minutes of play, we await the teams back out onto the ice. We have our referees and linesmen ready to go, and here are the River Dragons as they come out in the zone to our left, but now they will be attacking that zone as the River Dragons will move right to left across your radio dial and or YouTube screen. in the home gray jerseys with the black secondaries, teal and red trim with the red stripe down the pants. Jared Rutledge carves up the crease after he stopped 18 of 20 shots. For the Elmira Enforcers, they're in their third jerseys. They're in those neon greens with the black secondaries, black pants, and white trim and white numbers. They're going to move left to right across your radio dial and YouTube screen. Troy Passingham returns to his pipes to carve up the crease. He stopped 14 of 15 shots in that first 20 minutes. I want to thank a number of our different partners, including, of course, the Columbus Civic Center, hockey back in West Georgia, and everyone's been loving it. Again, we'll get our official attendance number here probably at the end of this period or maybe early third. I think Columbus has a chance, just sort of looking at how many people are here, Columbus might have a chance to break the single game FPHL record for attendance. It was 4,310 set by Elmira in their home opener in their first game. That was in early November of last season, so pretty much same time, maybe 365 some odd days later. And the River Dragons maybe could take that record from them, but team on the ice is more concerned about that 2-1 scoreline. By the way, also want to thank Golden Corral, the official buffet of your Columbus River Dragons, and Maple Ridge Golf Course, the official golf course and recreation center of the River Dragons. So as we mentioned, River Dragons are going to go right to left across your radio dial, Enforcers left to right. Referee huddle breaks up. And we are just about ready to go. It'll be Stevens. He'll be taking the draw against MJ Graham. Check of the goal judges. Check of the timekeeper. Puck is down. We're underway in the Liberty Utilities second period. Columbus wins the draw. Ozelinch to Lind. Lind to Krupp. He couldn't handle it, but a second effort got it back and dumps it in to the Elmira zone. Patterson, Peckett lost it behind his net. Heron had it tied up in his feet and couldn't pull the trigger there. Here comes Mafuz the other way, right wing side, 3-on-2 as he hits the line. Mafuz dropped for Stevens, a shot sticked away there by Rutledge. Heron tied up with Tucker. Ooh, big hit, takes out two different River Dragons. Heron in a little bit of trouble. Krupp getting up slow. It's 5-on-3 right now, essentially. And Elmira's in offsides. That's fortunate for Columbus, as two guys right now are stunned. Chad Heron and Jake Krupp. Krupp's down to a knee. Heron is hunched over. Neither look like they're in terrible pain, but oof, that could not have been a good collision for the two of them. 19:31 left to go in the Liberty Utilities second period. 2-1 Elmira. We're checking on the status. Jake Krupp and Chad Heron. Heron looks like he's going to skate away. He's okay. But Krupp right now is down on a knee and has not moved from that knee. And you have to wonder what the issue is right now, if the wind got knocked out of him or if it's something worse that's maybe preventing him from moving. Krupp gets up. Crowd salutes. I would have to guess the wind just got knocked out of him. That was an ugly collision as Tucker, Krupp, and Heron were going at it. Tucker bailed out first. I think Krupp and Heron were both engaged on the hit and crashed into the boards clumsily, to say the least. This face-off will come to the left of Rutledge. So I guess it wasn't an offsides whistle. It was an injury whistle given to Columbus. Again, fortunate for the River Dragons. Pulowski wins the draw. Evans can't get it out. Walter's shot and a pad save made by Rutledge. Tucker on the high boards. His shot will go wide. It was looking for a deflection in the slot. Nobody in green home. Evans rims this one around. Left point. Patterson comes in to play it. He'll put it back into the right wing corner. River Dragons on it first there. Philbin on the near side wall. Runs into his teammate Evans. Can't get it out. Tucker a shot. Glove save made by Rutledge from the high slot there. Long way away and not much on it. 19:08 left to go in period 2. Elmira 2. Columbus 1. Face-off coming to the left of Rutledge. Mikolas set to take this draw against Pulowski. They tie up. It's still in the feet. Mikolas trying to kick it out. Still on the dot. Yates will take it away for Elmira. Yates behind the net, being chased by Trombley. Yates in the corner. Finds Yarwood. Yarwood behind the net, playing it off to Harrison. Yarwood took a tumble behind the net. No call. We play on. Now Columbus will retrieve the puck, and Pulowski gets it ahead. Right wing side into the neutral zone. Now cutting to the middle. It's C.J. Hayes. Hayes will leave it off. Philbin left circle, a shot. Oh, Passingham threw his shoulder at it and missed, but it missed the post off the stick of Philbin. Harrison the other way, right circle, dropped it back. Too much for Yates. Now Columbus gets on their horse the other way. Here's C.J. Hayes. Defenseman fell down. Hayes left wing to the middle. Knocked away. Backhand save made Passingham as he got across. A break there for Columbus, but they couldn't cash in. Right point shot. Pad save made. Bush Anderson holds it in at the left. Now behind the net. Elmira will come out with it. Harrison up for Yates. Left wing side will gain the red and dump it in. Elmira, a much-needed change. I couldn't tell which defenseman that was that fell down on that play, and it basically created a quick 3-on-1 for Columbus. Fallis sends it out to the neutral zone. This one touched up on a delayed offside. Now Elmira's back on the forecheck. Bush Anderson behind his own net. Bush Anderson, Liarakos had that one go through his legs. It'll go down the length of the ice, icing the call against Columbus. 17:49 left to go in the Liberty Utilities second period. No score in this period. 2-1 Elmira, going back to goals from the first. Well, a little bit of a better start for Columbus, I would say. Shots are 2 apiece in this period. They've looked a little more dangerous and had that break of the falling defenseman. Nothing to show for it yet, though. And this face-off to the right of Rutledge will be won by Elmira. Patterson plays it down behind the net. Hussey to the middle. Reynolds got knocked down there. Big hit by Bush Anderson, and Gustin will find the loose puck. Liarakos, left wing side on the red line. He'll dump this one in. Fallis will run a hit on Novasil. Gustin dumps this one in. Chase Fallis touches up. Columbus back in on the forecheck after the delayed offsides. Hussey in the neutral zone. Gets this one ahead to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to chase this one down. Gustin lines him up for a shot. They both fall to their knees. Hussey behind the net. Tries to play it off the far side, and it'll be held at the left point by Patterson. He'll dump this one down on the half wall. Collected by Columbus, and getting it MJ Graham. Graham skating through neutral ice. Now has it. Trending to the right circle. He fires a shot. Blocked by Patterson. Still gets his own rebound behind the net. Graham stops up in the corner. Tries a spin move on Novasil. Novasil got the inside track there, and Reynolds able to poke it out to center. Pelligra lost the puck. Krupp lifted his stick. Krupp through center. Poked off. Held in at the center point nicely. Lynn fires. Blocked there by Novasil. Lynn playing it. Graham couldn't catch it with the stick. Played it back to the circles, and Elmira will come away with it. Here's Pelligra left wing side. His team changing behind him. He'll join them, and he'll softly dump it into the corner. In the Columbus zone, MJ Graham trying to skate this one up. Pass not getting to Heron with enough speed. Now 2-on-1 the other way. Stevens trying to go to Mafuz, and that pass was about waist high. Not much he could do with it. Stevens in the slot is back to goal. Not anything there. Mafuz a diving shot and a blocker save made by Rutledge. I think he was looking for a call. There's a River Dragon without his stick. It's Levi Lynn. Dumped out to the red line, collected by Skropolis. Skropolis ahead for Mafuz. Right circle, looks, waits, fires, and that one blocked there by Ozelinch. Tucker fires a shot, missed well wide of the near post, and now here's Chad Heron collecting a loose puck. Jimmy Philbin coming in with them 2-on-1. Right circle, pass across, and Philbin got his legs taken out by Stevens, and he runs into the netminder Passingham, and the net will come off. We'll get a whistle, and it looks like the faceoff will stay inside the zone for Columbus. So they must rule that Philbin was bumped into the netminder by an Elmira player. If we are staying in the offensive zone for Columbus, and it looks like we are. 15:57 left to go here in the second. 2-1 Elmira leads. Pulowski's unit will come out for Gill and Beechard. Countering on Brent Clark's side of things, that'll be Mikolas. Face off to the right of Passingham. They make sure he's okay. Tied up in the feet. Walters will pick it out, and Elmira comes the other way. Attacking into the right zone. Yates trying to chip it around John Evans. It'll go behind the net. Tremblay gets there first, rimming it around. Philbin one touches it, and now here's a couple of Columbus forwards. Hayes leaving it for Pulowski, trying to send it ahead for him. Pass was too far. Tremblay held in at left point for just a moment. Now Harrison getting this one ahead. Gavin Yates settles it down. Yates spinning back, right side circle, looks for a shot, nothing there, and in the slot, poked away by Tremblay. Leaks out to the neutral zone. Patterson fell down. He tripped up Hayes, and a penalty's going to come up here. Patterson not happy. He lost his footing, swung his stick, and that tripped up Hayes, and that will get a call. Patterson's not going to like it, but a power play will start up for the River Dragons. Their second of the night. It's a Georgia Power power play. Patterson, 2 minutes for tripping at the 4:36 mark of the second period. Not too happy about it. maybe in part because Columbus's power play is 1 for 1 so far tonight. They came into the game ranked 6th in the league at 20%. Elmira's penalty kill was 4th best in the league coming into tonight at 90%. 4th best at 90%. That's a heck of a number, especially in a 10-team league. Fallis wins the draw clean. Columbus power play underway. Trumbley with it, left point to Lirakos, little give and go. Now a D-to-D pass, has it at the right point. Whiffed on the pass, did Lynn, but a spinorama move gets him into the circle. Lynn to the middle, that one knocked away by the enforcers. Lynn from beneath the goal line, intercepted by Mahfouz, and Mahfouz will dump this one down, and Lynn just took a penalty behind the play. Lynn chopped down JT Walters. This will be touched up, and Levi Lynn's going 2 minutes for cross-checking. That will take away the power play for the River Dragons. So only 25 seconds were gone in the Patterson minor, and it'll be 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 35. River Dragons now 1 for 2 on the Georgia power play, and will have their first Houston Clinic penalty kill for a little bit. Face-off coming to the right of Rutledge. Pulowski wins it clean from Stevens, and the River Dragons will settle this behind their own net. Tremblay taking his time. Cross-checking at the 5:01 mark for Lynn. A lot of open ice right there now for both teams. Here's C.J. Hayes showing off that speed. Left circle to the middle. Pulowski couldn't get it in the wheelhouse. Walters chasing after it. Couldn't smack it out as he hit Pulowski with it. Pulowski, right circle, looks, fires over the glove hand and hits the glass behind Passingham. Tremblay left point. Down to Hayes in the corner. Hayes looking for space. Center point. Ozelinch into the corner. Pulowski couldn't handle it off the boards. And Walters will find a loose puck. Play it back from Mahfouz. And now Elmira will start up an attack just as Columbus is changing. Mahfouz into the neutral zone. Trying to weave his way around Pease. Gets it to Yarwood, right wing circle. Yarwood, Deeks puts it to the middle. That one went off Mahfouz's stick and will go wide behind the net. Now a cycle trying to be started up here. Bush Anderson finishes off Mahfouz to the delight of the crowd. Pease with this puck, chips it out to center. He takes a hit from Skropolis, connects the pass to Heron though. Heron left circle, tries to deke, and Yarwood were able to knock that one away with a good defensive move. Yates spinning away from Pease. Pease lifted the stick for a moment, but a pass found to Skropolis. To Mikolas now. He'll collect this one and kick it back into his own zone. River Dragons chasing here on the forecheck. It's Chase Fallis. Now a long pass. It's Skropolis on the tape with Gustin watching him. Skropolis stops left circle. Try to pass it back to the high slot. Nobody there. Couldn't get anything on the pass either. Yates with it. Center point. Now right wing. Firing a shot. Yarwood shrugged off by Rutledge. Mikolas let it go. Left point. Pad save made. Patterson out of the box. And the Houston Clinic penalty kill is on for about 20 seconds. Yarwood, right point. Looking for it. Had to settle it down, and now he'll collect. Elmira on the power play for a dozen more seconds now. Mikolas down into the corner. Patterson with it. He's fresh out of the box. Left point. Skropolis spinning it back. Nothing there that he liked. Pass right circle. Mikolas tried to backhand drop it. Gustin dumps it down with 3 seconds left to go, and that will kill off the Houston Clinic penalty kill. 12:50 left to go here in the Liberty Utilities second period. 2-1 Enforcers lead. No scoring to speak of yet in this period. JT Walters will take his time behind his own net, giving chase MJ Graham. Walters come out with it near side. Pass up to the left wing. Tucker will just slap it in. No icing here. Rutledge plays it at the side of his own net. Heron sending it ahead. 2-on-1 for the River Dragons the other way. MJ Graham with Krupp chasing. Graham to Krupp. Oh, what a save by Passingham. Oh, my goodness. He got across, and it looked like he denied that one with the pad. Going post to post. It was knocked off as well. We get a whistle. And wow, Troy Passingham might have a candidate for save of the year on this one. Unbelievable right there from the Elmira netminder. Some of the fans in attendance thought it was in and out real quick. But no, sir. Troy Passingham, a big body at 6'4" in the net, hailing out of Mississauga, Ontario. And he just made his hometown proud with that save. Elmira wins the defensive zone draw. Mahfouz trying to send this one out. And his own blue line, and now collected at the Columbus blue line. Krupp will enter the zone. He tries to fire a shot, blockered away into the slot. Mahfouz takes it away for the Enforcers. Now here's Stevens, 2-on-2. He drops it to Mahfouz. They're trying to take on the Columbus defense, and John Evans will knock away a centering pass. Evans has it in the corner, backhand, sends this one to the neutral zone. Glove down by Stevens. Krupp couldn't lift it off his stick. Stevens pokes his way around another, and then a body check will free it up for Wyatt Trumbley. 11:50 left to go here in period 2. 2-1, Elmira leads here at the Civic Center. Novasil over for Mafuz. Mafuz to Stevens, right circle to the middle. That one went in between Tucker's stick and his skates. Couldn't do anything with it there. Crew passing a Fallis. Pass was behind him. He couldn't glove it down. Now here's Novasil the other way for Elmira. Right wing, he'll dump it in. Weird bounce. Hits the side of the net. Rutledge has learned his lesson, I guess, tonight and will stay in the crease. Mafuz, right circle. Circle to circle pass. That will hit Sean Reynolds. Reynolds on the backhand to Pelligra. Now to the middle. Mafuz knocked away by Leorakos, who gives him a check for his efforts. Patterson, right point. Rims it around behind the net, playing it off the side of the cage as Mafuz couldn't get it back to himself. Leorakos will flip this one skyward at the red line, gloved down by Skropolis. Pease couldn't lift the stick. Now Pease gets around a man. It's 4-on-2. Pease fires. Save made by Rutledge. Standing tall atop his crease. And we get a little bit of "How's your sister" in front of the net. There's John Evans bumping bodies. Looks like Pulowski's also in there as well. Cooler heads will prevail. And that'll be it for that exchange. 11 minutes even left to go in the Liberty Utilities second period. 2-1. Elmira leads here in Columbus. Face-off coming to the right of Rutledge. Pelligra set to take this draw. Going against Pulowski. Tying up, Pulowski will eventually win it. Rimmed around the boards by Ozelinch, and it will not get out as Skropolis holds in right point. Hayes intercepted a pass, though, when he gets on his horse. Pass to Pulowski, trying to drop it in. Now he's trying to get into the zone. Hayes just holds himself on side, but he couldn't get to the pass as he was running the blue. Now on the half wall, Lind runs into a man. Lind now behind the net with the puck. River Dragons looking to center. Oh, San Apollo had that one go through his stick. Back the other way are the enforcers. 3-on-2. Sean Reynolds, left wing side, enters the zone, fires. Missed well wide as he hits the corner boards. Skropolis holds in right point. Rims that one around. Falling down on the play, Hussey couldn't get to the puck. Lind sends it up to the red line. It'll be collected by Yarwood for the enforcers. Columbus trying to change here with 10:15 left to go in the period. Pease, check that. Graham lifts the stick. Graham sending it ahead, and here's Hayes with the puck. Hayes sending it. Graham fires. That one blocked, and San Apollo couldn't do anything with a loose rebound. Here's Hussey back the other way for Elmira. Right wing side. He stops up at the point, dumps it into the left wing corner. Gustin reads it and has it first. Gustin to Bush Anderson. D-to-D pass from behind the net. Read and intercepted by Harrison off the stick of Bush Anderson. Starts a cycle with Pelligra along the half wall. Pelligra giving chase. Gustin tied up with him. Puck squirts free. Bush Anderson having a deal with Mikolas here. Those two continue to go at it, and now Krupp will get a pass from Bush Anderson and backhand dump it all the way to the Elmira line. 9:35 left to go here in the second period. Elmira's in on sides. Look out. Yates right circle. Pass across. Blocker save made there by Rutledge. Easy save there in regards to a 2-on-1 as Mikolas didn't get anything on the shot. Walters holds in right point. San Apollo just able to get it out, but he loses possession as Mikolas was coming back on the check. Tape-to-tape pass. Harrison into the zone. Gustin giving him all he can handle. Shot coming in. They score. Harrison was tied up with Gustin. The puck deflected. Weird bounce, and Rutledge couldn't get back across his body. Goes over the line, and Elmira has a 3-1 lead, courtesy of Andrew Harrison. 10:51 mark of that second period. Harrison his first out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Look at the goals and assists in just a little bit, as Elmira has started to push the pace in the middle part of this period, leading this period in shots now by a tally of 8-4. Here's the goal call.
Elmira goals, number 13, Andrew Harrison, assisted by number 12, Gavin Yates, and number 22, Hudson Michaels. 10:51 in the second period. Again, that's Harrison from Yates and Michaels. Elmira.
Yates and Mikolas get that. Look out. Leorakos, a shot. Save made in the rebound. He couldn't put it in on net. Right point. This one just held in for a moment by Evans, but now Mafuz will find it on his stick. He'll dump it out to the neutral zone. Skropolis with it here. He enters in, but Evans able to poke it away to the corner. Evans first on it. Will dump this one down. It's a rolling puck. This one might have the legs for icing. No, it stops up on the choppy ice. Yarwood has to play it to Mafuz in the neutral zone. That one's intercepted. Leorakos trying to spin away from a check from Tucker. He'll dump that one in about 80 feet. Right wing corner. First in on it is Pulowski. He takes a hit from Yarwood. Pease helping out his man, trying to start a cycle, passing it up the right wing wall. Ozelinch has it in his feet. Backhands it down, behind the net. Pulowski behind the net, tries to play it off the net to himself. Gets it, tries to stuff it, save made, score! Tim San Apollo banging it in on the rebound, and it's 3-2. Tim Santapalo, right place, right time. Pulowski, a phenomenal move behind the net, using it as a little bit of a bounce back rebound, trying to stuff it on Passingham. That's not going to get you too many goals, but Passingham kicked the rebound right out to Tim Santapalo, who buried it for his second of the year at the 11:55 mark of the second period. 1 minute and 4 seconds after Elmira made it a 2-goal game, Columbus has responded. Our faceoff remains at center ice. Elmira has won it. Let's hear the goal call.
Dragons goal scored by number 27, Tim Santapalo. Assisted by number 17, David Pulowski, and number 25, C.J. Haynes.
Pulowski and Hayes pick up the helpers on that one for Hayes. It's his first point of the year. Meanwhile, Elmira intercepted a pass, and now back the other way they come, but Bush Anderson slows them up at the blue line. Pulowski dumps it in from the right side of the red on the blocker. That one will be saved on the dump in. Walter sending this one up. Here's Hussey, 3-on-3 as he hits the line, right wing side. Rims this one around. Weird bounce on the corner boards again. Columbus going to have to get used to some of these bounces. Hussey from behind the net, hauled down by Gustin. Referee right in front says play on, but the back referee says penalty, and it looks like a tripping call is going to be assessed, and we're going to get a media timeout. With that, we'll take a break. 3-2 our score. Elmira still leads here at the Civic Center on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Five Star Painting is a proud sponsor of Columbus River Dragon hockey. Like you, we're thrilled to have hockey back in Columbus. During a game, the walls inside the rink take a beating. Over time, the walls in your home may look a little rough too. Kids, pets, dust and dirt, they can all take a toll on your paint. Five Star Painting can add new life and added value to your home. Our 32-step process and attention to detail are what sets us apart from the rest. Call us today for a free estimate. 706-405-4453.
Over 25 years ago, Curves changed women's fitness by delivering studio fitness without the premium price. While the workouts are only 30 minutes, you'll feel the benefits long after. Unlike traditional gyms, a Curves membership gives you the tools and support you need to reach your goals and set the stage for a healthier, more active future. Visit your local Curves gym at 6100 Veterans Parkway or call them 706-653-2242. Curves, build strength, balance, and community today for a healthy tomorrow.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Kate.
And we're not just literal taste buds. We're best buds. And we love Pepsi.
Sure, we live inside your mouth.
But that doesn't mean we don't enjoy the finer things.
Pepsi incoming!
Amazing.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like we share the same mouth, Kate.
Forever and ever, Nate.
Make your taste buds happy and pick up a delicious, refreshing Pepsi.
Back here in the Columbus Civic Center, Elmira on the power play means the River Dragons are on the Houston Clinic penalty kill. 25 seconds already gone in it. Gustin for tripping. Here's Mafuz on the right wing circle. Thought better of the shot. Look out, in front shot. What a save by Rutledge. Gavin Yates all alone able to pull it back, and Rutter got the pad across. Here's Mafuz, right circle, tees it up, and a shoulder save made there by Rutledge. Two great chances denied by the Columbus netminder. Now Yates from behind the net at the corner. Pass to Mafuz, right point. Mafuz looking, cheats down to the circle now. Backhand across, hit a leg, shot save made Rutledge, and he gloves it and gives up no rebound. 6:21 left to go here in the Liberty Utilities second period. 1:08 left in the Gustin minor. That puts your River Dragons on the Houston Clinic penalty kill. 3-2 Elmira. Goals in pretty quick succession. First, Andrew Harrison at the 10:51 mark, if you just missed it. Then a minute and 4 later, it was Tim Santapalo getting the game back to 1-goal deficit for Columbus. Face off to the left of Rutledge, both Reynolds and Fallis talking with their wings about what they want him to do. They come in, Reynolds wins it clean. Mafuz, right point with it. Looking around, pass, center point. Yarwood, fire stick save made, goes into the corner. Mafuz tying up with Fallis. Harrison gets it to Yarwood to tease another one up. What a block by Fallis. Then from his belly, will dump that one down. Fallis looking up to the heavens. That one might have stung him a little bit as that was a blast. Yarwood hopped up off of his stick piece trying to give chase, but the River Dragons down a man will smartly retreat and start to get a change here. 40 seconds left to go in the Gustin minor. 3-2 our score. Elmira leads and are on the power play for a little while longer. Yates, left wing side. at the half wall. Spins it back, being chased there by Heron. Held in just for a minute there by Yarwood. In the half wall, it's still being battled on. Yates fights through a hook. Here's Mafuz at the high slot. Couldn't go through the legs of Liarakos as he closed it up. Mafuz still with it. Right wing. Couldn't drop it back. Now knocked down there by Trumbley and then sent down the length of the ice. Good, strong stand-up check there by the Campbell River, BC native. Gustin out of the box in 5 seconds. Yarwood waiting behind his own net. Still will wait. Now Gustin stands up and is out. So Houston Clinic penalty kill is over. 2 for 2. The River Dragons are so far tonight. From the Columbus blue line, that one's sent to the red line, intercepted by Yarwood. Yarwood with this now left circle, pass to the middle, couldn't get anything on it. Evans stumbled there. Philbin got back. Look out, high slot. Tucker, Mikolas whiffed on it. Otherwise, he had a goal. Trumbley tying up on this one. It's underneath him. He's on his knees. Tucker pokes it from underneath him. San Paulo tying up now. It's a 2-on-2 battle on the half wall near side in the Columbus zone. Now a third River Dragon will enter into the fray. Trying to work it out there is Pulowski. Right point, a shot from Patterson. Blocked by Pulowski's stick. Tremblay in the corner. Trying to win it out. Now here's Philbin on the half wall. Philbin battling with Tucker. One-on-one battle. Pulowski trying to play vulture. It didn't work. Mikolas takes a hit. Tremblay staple gunning him to the boards. Tremblay still with it on the backhand. It's stalled there. Held in left point by Walters. He tried to put it to the middle. Too far intending the pass for Tucker. And it will go on net, and Rutledge will make the easy save. 4:14 left to go here in the second. 3-2 Elmira leads. Remember, fans, after this, we've got the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report. We'll tell you all about this period and update you on the scores that we were following along in that first period. Maybe we'll have another guest come up with us. Dave Arwood was a little unexpected from PMB Broadcasting, but we'll see. You never know what can happen here high atop the Civic Center. Elmira still in the offensive zone with it. Ozelinch, nice move there. Gets it around a man, and now Jake Krupp with it, right wing side in the neutral zone. Krupp has a 3-on-2 rush if he wants it. Headmans it to MJ Graham. Graham, right circle, goes behind the net with it. Pass to the middle, and Heron and Krupp ran into each other trying to get at that puck. Here's Pelligra. 2-on-2 with MJ Graham back checking. Tried to leave it, and Graham was in the right place, right time. Off the wall, here's Heron. Heron, left wing side. He has it at the circle. Trying to go back to Krupp in the high slot. Nothing there. Off the bench, Levi Lynn pass. Heron deflects. Save made. Patterson. Backhand by Krupp. Goes high over the bar. Reynolds with this puck. In the Elmira zone. Now he skates it to the red line. Pass off the wall. Connects to Pelligra. Has it in his feet. Now in his stick. A shot. Rutledge easy save. Saw that one coming the whole way. And will take the whistle. 3:27 left to go here in the second period. Liberty Utilities second period, 3-2 Enforcers lead. 1 goal apiece in this period. Harrison for Elmira, and then a minute and 4 seconds later, San Paulo to make it once again a 1-goal game. 34-24 your shots on goal, so Elmira continues to push the pace in this one. I guess you sort of expected that. They were going to come out hungry after what happened to them in their opening weekend against the Thunderbirds. Yarwood left point, rims this one around. Mafuz has it on his stick. Taking it all the way to the right point. Thought about playing it to Skropolis. Back into the corner for Tucker. Tucker tied up with Bush Anderson. Centered in front. Nobody home in a green jersey. And now Zach Pease will get on his horse. Pease 3-on-3 as he hits the line right wing side. Pease from the bottom of the circles to the middle. Fallis couldn't bang at it. Liarakos one-timer glove save made by Passingham. Couldn't cover it though. Elmira dumps to the neutral zone. Tremblay for Liarakos. Now Fallis couldn't get in front of that pass. Liarakos blue line to blue line pass. Hits Pease. Pease right wing circle. Looks, tries to toe drag. Comes back with it off the wall. He'll play it to Fallis. Behind the net. Liarakos left wing corner with it now. Liarakos trying to get back to his captain. Too saucy on the pass. CJ Hayes first on it though in the corner. Hayes tying up with Skropolis. Kicks it out. Frees up his stick. Trying to work it up the wall. Gets it around Tucker. CJ Hayes showing off the puck possession. To the middle. Pulowski tied up in his feet. Still there in the slot and couldn't get anything on it. Tucker from the red line will backhand dump this one in. Elmira will get a wholesale change behind this. Evans rubs shoulders with Kyle Stevens. He'll take the puck now to go to Tremblay. Tremblay up into the neutral zone. Right in front of the River Dragons bench. They enter in. At the right circle, blocker save made there off the stick of Hayes. Tremblay left circle, that one blocked by Walters. Ooh, a weird bounce off the side of the net and Passingham jumps on it there. Tremblay in front of the Elmira netminder, receiving blows from both Walters and Mikolas. And that will be the end of that as the linesmen step in. 1:59 left to go in the middle frame. 3-2, Elmira continues to lead. Brent Clark wanting an explanation, it looks like, atop the Elmira bench. Or check that. I've been saying Brent Clark all day. Brent Clark is still suspended for a game. So I do not know who is actually behind the bench for Elmira. There's somebody in a suit and tie. We were under the impression Ahmad Mahfouz, who's the player assistant coach, would be the acting head coach, but somebody is behind the bench for Elmira. And I'd love to say we'll get that information for you tomorrow, but Brent Clark's suspension ends tomorrow. So a little bit of a snafu by us. We apologize for that. 1:45 left to go here in the second. Here's Pulowski right point, and we get a whistle and a penalty assessed. Slashing going to be the call on Columbus, as Tim Sanapalo will skate off to the box. So the River Dragons are going to have to kill off the remainder of this penalty and then some to keep it a one-goal game. Tim Sanapalo, 2 minutes for slashing at the 18-17 mark. Elmira 0 for 2 so far tonight on their man advantage. That means the River Dragons 2 for 2 on the Houston Clinic penalty kill. Face off to the left of Rutledge. Reynolds going to take this draw against Fallis. Tied up. Wings trying to help out. Ooh, linesman took a spill there. Now Fallis able to free up the puck. Fallis has got a 2-on-2 if he wants it with Pease, and Reynolds will pinch him off at the Elmira blue line. Now back the other way, 3-on-3 as they hit the line. Yates left circle with it, comes down with his forehand, up the right wing side to Mahfouz. Mahfouz to Yarwood, center point. Now left circle, a shot, save made. Rutledge got across his crease in time to see that one and caught it right in the breadbasket. 1:21 now left in the second period, 1:39 left in the Santa Paula Minor. 3-2 Elmira here in Columbus. Face off to the right of Rutledge. Graham going to take this draw against Reynolds. Won by Reynolds. Right circle. Mahfouz on the backhand. Looking. Passing across. That one hits some bodies. Graham can't get it out. Yarwood holds in center point. Harrison with it. Left circle. To the bottom of that circle now on the pass. Looking for some space. Reynolds backhanding it. And a stick save made there by Rutledge. Not out. Mahfouz holds in right point. In the corner with it. Ozelinch trying to work it ahead. Pulowski gets it away from Mahfouz. 2-on-2 if he wants it with Graham. 1 minute left to go here in the second. Pulowski getting a little cute with it to the high slot, and Mahfouz slapped it off his stick. Can't play any four corners as Stevens came off the bench on a line change. Here's Stevens to Yates. Fires. Shoulder save made by Rutledge. Rebound. MJ Graham pops it up off a stick. Goes into the neutral zone. Graham is gassed. Gives to Pulowski. 1-on-1 with Yarwood. Pulowski fires. Blocker save made by Passingham. And able to poke that one into the corner. Reynolds, stretch pass, intercepted. C.J. Hayes trying to spin it back. Hayes taking his time, threads a couple of defensemen, and now Hayes into the zone. Hayes, right circle, fires, save made Passingham, and the net comes off. Referee caught it before Passingham could put it back, and the River Dragons will have an offensive zone draw. 21.4 seconds left to go in the second, but 38 seconds still left in the Santa Paula Minor. Face-off coming to the left of Passingham. Again, only 4 River Dragons out there because of the penalty. And they'll get Santa Paula back, barring a goal from Elmira early in the third. Lirakos wins the draw. Tremblay going to move down the half wall with it. This is a half chance right now for Columbus. Tremblay trying to get around a man. Wall just pokes the puck away from him. Still slashing away, and now it squirts free. Patterson takes a check from Lirakos in the corner. Still there. Patterson boxing out. Rimmed around. Held in left point. John Evans, left circle, fires on a shoulder save made by Passingham as time will expire in the second period. Tell you what, for being shorthanded, the River Dragons, they looked pretty lethal right there. And I think that's going to give them some life as they head into the locker room, still with 17 seconds left to kill on the Houston Clinic penalty kill. But my, oh my, that was a decent chance to tie up the game. 40 minutes are in the books. Elmira leads 3-2. Stick around when we come back. The Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report begins after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Maxillofacial surgeons Mark Sawicki, Lee Allen, and Michael Jacobs practice a traditional scope of oral and maxillofacial surgery with over 60 years of combined expertise, ranging from oral pathology to wisdom tooth removal. They perform a full range of dental implant and bone grafting procedures, as well as non-invasive surgical facial cosmetic procedures. That level of expertise is why the River Dragons trust them. Call them in Columbus at 596-1757 or in LaGrange at 884-2655.
Discover power in the palm of your hand with the MyDPI mobile app, a secure and convenient way to report, manage, and pay your diverse power bills 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With instant access to account information, real-time outage reporting, and the ability to schedule alerts and reminders at your fingertips, managing your home's energy usage has never been easier. Available for Apple and Android devices. Diverse power, the powerful difference.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Lesson 1. Hello. My name is John. It's hot outside. Pass me a Bud Light. Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrysped messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Say hello to your friend in wireless, a friend with awesome plans. Smile, you're on Cricket. Say hello to your friend in wireless, a friend who gives you a free Samsung J2 Pure when you switch. Smile, you're on Cricket. Ends November 21st. Must port in and activate new line on minimum $55 a month voice plan. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Activation fee $25. Additional fees, usage, and restrictions apply. See cricketwireless.com for details.
Looking to show your River Dragons pride? Show it off loud and proud with some awesome merch from the River Dragons team store. Open every game day at the Columbus Civic Center or available 9 to 5 at the River Dragons offices at 400 4th Street in Columbus. Everything from t-shirts and pullovers to hats and cowbells. With new merchandise coming in all the time. Can't get to a game or to the office? No problem. Ordering also available at rdragons.com/merchandise 24/7.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report is live, with the Elmira Enforcers leading 3-2 through 40 minutes of play. Goals in that period first scored by Elmira. Andrew Harrison banging one home. I shouldn't say banging one home. Let's say chipping one home. Him and Gustin were rubbing shoulder to shoulder on a one-on-one rush, and the puck sort of took a weird bounce off of both of their sticks. It popped up into the air. Rutledge tried to reach back as he was following the play, but it lands behind him over the goal line, and Harrison, his first of the year, made it 3-1. However, 1 minute and 4 seconds later, it was Tim Santapalo, right place, right time, after Pulowski tried a wraparound move and stuffing it in on Passingham. He stuffed it on the far pad. That freed up a rebound, and Santapalo buried it for his second of the season. And that's how we sit at 3-2 through 40 minutes of play. A couple of penalties to tell you about in that period. No power play goals scored, though, means the River Dragons are 1 for 2 on the Georgia power play. And the River Dragons also have 17 seconds of Houston Clinic penalty kill time left after Santapalo took a slashing penalty near the end of that period. Only 17 seconds left to kill off for Columbus, who looked pretty lethal even though they only had 4 on the ice at the end of that period, forcing an offensive zone draw and a big shot from John Evans that was shrugged off by Passingham strong in the net. 2 for 2 so far tonight and 17 seconds away for 3 for 3. That's the Houston Clinic penalty kill report. Chuck-a-Puck is wrapping up here at the Civic Center. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll get you a look around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites, the Southern Hockey Scoreboard, and who knows, maybe we'll have another guest. I don't know. It's something I say because Dave Arwood joined us in the first intermission report, and wasn't expecting that, but we rolled with it on the fly because we absolutely love our partners and love to see who comes up and visits us here in the booth. But if not, we still got plenty to talk about. The Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report rolls on after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Spirits as smooth as the blues. Swamp Fox Distilling Company is now open for tours and tastings 6 days a week. The best damn spirits in the world, right here in Buena Vista, Georgia, only 30 minutes from Columbus. Visit our website to book your tour today, swampfoxdistillingco.com.
Over 25 years ago, Curves changed women's fitness by delivering studio fitness without the premium price. While the workouts are only 30 minutes, you'll feel the benefits long after. Unlike traditional gyms, a Curves membership gives you the tools and support you need to reach your goals and set the stage for a healthier, more active future. Visit your local Curves gym at 6100 Veterans Parkway or call them 706-653-2242. Curves, build strength, balance, and community today for a healthy tomorrow.
At Georgia Power, we believe our lake should be filled with water, not trash. That a healthy honeybee population will pollinate a healthier environment. That building homes is just as important as powering them. That's why we believe what we do off the grid is just as important as the clean, safe, reliable, affordable energy we provide on it. And that's a different kind of energy. Visit georgiapower.com/community.
It's never too late to be part of the Columbus River Dragons family. Full season tickets start as low as $8.50 a game and guarantee you the best seat in the house for every single game. It's your seat. With benefits like VIP access, guaranteed promotional giveaways, Buddy Pass vouchers, merchandise savings, and so much more. You can't afford not to be a season ticket holder. For pricing or to purchase yours, call the River Dragons office at 706-507-GOAL. That's 706-507-4625.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, Elmira 3, River Dragons 2. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Columbus River Dragons radio network. Back here at the Civic Center, 3-2 Elmira leads through 40 minutes of play. Continue to clean up Chuckapuck. And we can tell you the attendance here tonight. And unfortunately, the River Dragons will come up just short in breaking the record. 4,116. Still a very strong opening night crowd, but just about 200 short to break the single game record in the FPHL. Not as if the River Dragons won't have plenty of other chances throughout this season. You thought maybe they had a chance in game number 1. 4,116, still a very, very strong number. As we look ahead now to Around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. As we mentioned, our score here in Columbus, 3-2 in favor of Elmira. Thunderbirds are taking on the Delaware Thunder. Of course, your River Dragons are just at the Thunder, so we'll see how the Thunderbirds are doing. Last check, 4-1 Carolina. They still lead by that same margin, about 11 minutes left to go in the third there. Port Huron and Watertown, we were near the end of the first period last check. It was 1-0. However, the scoring has jumped up aplenty. About to end the second period. There's about 2 minutes left to go in the second. It's now 3-3 between Port Huron and Watertown. Watertown got it tied up in the second period through Lane King. 1-1 the score there, and then goals a minute and 9 seconds apart. First from Port Huron's Justin Portillo, and then Watertown's Joseph Devaney. That made it 2-2. Watertown then took a lead about 5 minutes later as they got their goal. Check that, we're getting some updates here. Also through Devaney again, so Devaney got his second, and then Hatham Owed got the goal a minute and 11 seconds after Devaney's second. And that's why it sits 3-3 through almost 40 minutes of play. Again, about a minute and a half left to go in the second period there. Battle Creek Rumblebees are hosting the Menor Icebreakers. About 13 minutes left to go in the second period there. Menor has really stacked up the goal scoring in this one. 5-1 they lead. It was 1-1 heading into the second. Parker Moskal his second about a minute and 21 into the second. Then Declan Conway and John Putita twice. Putita once shorthanded and then another time on the power play has Elmira sitting pretty 5-1 up over the Rumblebees. Menor could be a very dangerous team this year. Not very good last year, but I think they're still figuring themselves out. Now this year, a lot of that core coming back. I think an FHL star in John Putita. He showed that at the end of the year. He's playing well for Menor to start the season. Heading over to Danville, finding the Dashers in a battle with the Danbury Hat-Tricks. Right now that game is tied 3-3 as they just started the second period. There's about 3 minutes left to go here in the second period. Trying to work on the scoring summary. Here it is. So Danbury got the first one through Corey Anderson. Fred Hine tied it up about midway through the period. Cruz Listmeyer then picks up a Danbury goal. It's 2-1. Danville on the power play, 2-2, Ben Buchel, and then Johnny Ruiz on his own power play with 52 seconds left made it 3-2. That was just the first period. Then 42 seconds in on a power play for Danville, Justin Brazen made it 3-3. So a lot of crazy scoring right now over in Danville. And again, they're early, only about 4 minutes in to the second period as we stand right now. And that you look around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Let's take a quick peek over at the SPHL on the Southern Hockey scoreboard. Our game Macon is playing in Peoria. We didn't give you an update last time, and trying to see if we're going to get an update right now. I'm not seeing anything right yet. And here we go. Now we still don't have an update on the Macon game. That's a little bit strange for us. We'll figure out what's wrong with our feed into Macon, or into Peoria, we should say. Macon on the road up in Illinois. The Alabama teams over to the west of us are both hosting games. Birmingham is tied with Quad Cities 3-3 with about 4.5 left to go in the first. 20 minutes gone in Huntsville. Havoc 2, Thunderbolts 1. And the end of 40 minutes in Knoxville, the Ice Bears lead 3-0 over Roanoke. And Fayetteville, the SPHL leaders in the early part of the season, lead 2-1 over Pensacola with 5:17 left to go in that one. That is in the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville. That's the Southern Hockey scoreboard. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about that second period, talk about what both teams need to do to adjust, and see how this third period is going to unfold. Elmira the lead, but Columbus perhaps the momentum. Should make for an exciting third period, but the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report rolls on after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Suites Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that area attractions have to offer.
A top-notch vapor shop that carries all of your vaping needs in 6 convenient locations. Vaporville has house blend e-juices and premium line e-juices. All the top-of-the-line tanks, RDAs, and RTAs that you could dream of are all available here. Looking for a great device like a pin mod or a tube mod? We have you covered. Stop by and talk to one of our friendly employees to see if we have what you're looking for. Vaporville, with 6 convenient locations.
The King is on the go. Get your BK favorites like the Whopper Original Chicken Sandwich and new Impossible Whopper delivered to your doorstep with Uber Eats. Is there anything better than getting your BK favorites delivered straight to your door? Of course not. Bringing the King to your doorstep now with Uber Eats. Deliver your way only at Burger King.
Uber Eats delivery available at participating Burger King restaurants. Uber Eats terms of service applies. Code Delivery King expires October 28th for free delivery.
Stay up to date on all things River Dragons with the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show only on 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. Game recaps, coach and player interviews, and much more are waiting every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Don't forget to follow the River Dragons on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when we're taking the show on the road to an establishment near you. That's the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show every Tuesday, 6 to 7 on WRCG.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, Elmira 3, River Dragons 2 through 40 minutes of play. And we've still got the Victoryland third period to tell you about, but until then, the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report rolls on. And as we break down that second period, I tell you, hockey's a game of ebbs and flows, and that period showed it all the more. River Dragons looked a little bit lethal at the start. They got a break with a defenseman falling down, turned into a quick 3-on-1, but had nothing to show for it. I think because the defenseman falling down probably surprised Columbus just as much as it did Elmira. So couldn't bury it there. And then Elmira really started to push the pressure in the middle part of the period, and they were rewarded with a goal through Andrew Harrison. He's crashing the net, popped up off the stick, and well, kids, that's why you crash the net. You never know what can happen. You can find yourself on the score sheet just like Andrew Harrison did for his first. Made it 3-1. Elmira was feeling pretty good, but then Columbus got their mojo back after being down 2. Asked a couple questions of Passingham, and Pulowski from behind the net, showing off the moves, tried to go far pad on the wraparound, and Passingham kicked it out and right to a waiting Tim Santapalo, who shoots it into an open cage for his second. And that was 1:04 after Harrison made it 3-1. Now, that still had about 8 minutes or so left in the period. I think Elmira was probably the better team, especially when they were forcing penalties out of Tim Santapalo late. But yet, for some reason, only being down a man with only 4 skaters on the ice, Columbus looked really good, had a couple of chances late, an offensive zone draw with about 25 seconds left, and a shot from John Evans with about 3 seconds left from a dangerous spot in that left circle. Passingham had to make a good save. Otherwise, we might have had a tie game heading into the locker room. So when you really break down that period, many ebbs and flows. I think both coaches are probably happy with the way their teams are playing, especially Columbus. They looked a lot better in that second period. Even when Elmira was pushing the pace and really forcing shots on Rutledge, Columbus held their shape well and were able to move the puck out of the zone and create some chances on their own. They were never really hemmed in. Neither team was too hemmed in that second period, and that's why I think both coaches will be happy with it. But Elmira, obviously, still sitting up 1, will look to probably try and defend this lead at a certain point on the road. But at what point, if any, do you risk that? Because sometimes playing that prevent defense prevents you from winning. We'll find out. That'll do it for the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report. When we come back, call of the Victoryland third period is next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Hey y'all! Ever wonder what it's like to eat like a real New Yorker? Stop in for carved New York strip steak and butterfly shrimp at Golden Corral. Get all you want of our juicy hand-carved New York strip steak and crispy jumbo butterfly shrimp. So good, you won't be able to forget about it. Carved New York strip and jumbo shrimp. Available at dinner every weekend for a limited time. Only at Golden Corral. The only one for everyone.
Carved New York strip and butterfly shrimp available Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and Sunday after 11 a.m.
Candlewood Suites Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that attractions have to offer.
Whether you're in need of short or long-term storage solutions, Shredaway offers compliant and secure options right here in Columbus. Shredaway's facility is securely monitored 24/7 with gated access for additional protection. And Shredaway's professional staff, fully trained and certified, ensure that your records are safe from collection to storage. Peace of mind is their top priority. For more information, go to shredaway.com. Shredaway, safe and secure document storage locally.
Tired of that same old company outing? How about sprucing it up with your Columbus River Dragons? Or want to make your child's next birthday a truly memorable one? Bring your group to a Columbus River Dragons game. Groups of 15 or more receive bulk pricing starting at just $12 a person with packages that will keep you and your whole group happy and entertained. For information on getting your business, organization, or party to our games, give the River Dragons a call at 706-507-4625 or get details at ourdragons.com.
Get after it. Get after it.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, teams are back out on the ice, ready to go for the Victoryland third period. Tim Santapalo takes his spot in the penalty box. He'll have 17 seconds left to serve. And the River Dragons look strong near the end of that penalty kill. They'll hopefully kill it off nice and easy, go 3 for 3 on these things so far tonight. And then we're going to have basically a full period of end-to-end action as we see who takes the 3 points out of this one. I tell you, Elmira, after a frustrating opening weekend, is looking very good in this one. Got that opening goal off a bit of a lucky break, but I tell you what, when you're shut out 2 times in your home barn, you probably deserve a break or 2 like that. So to get that first one on the board must have felt good for them. And again, Brandon Tucker, was the one who scored that one. And then Columbus would answer back every now and again, but still find themselves down 1 here as we begin the third. River Dragons moving left to right across your radio dial in the gray jerseys and black secondaries. Elmira in the third neon greens are going to move right to left. Passingham remains in the crease to our right. He has stopped 25 of 27 shots in this one. Jared Rutledge has stopped 34 of 37. He's over to our left. Referee checking the goal judges, checking the timekeepers. Blows the whistle. Stevens versus Fallis on the draw, and the Victory Land third period is underway. Ozelinch will play it from his own blue line. Good geometry. Hits Fallis on the tape. Fallis fires save made. Passingham, and he will cover up the rebound. 9 seconds still left in the Santa Paulo Minor, but I tell you what, I think that's about the third shot that the River Dragons have had on this penalty kill alone. Passingham has had to come up against some strong ones with the River Dragons down a man. Makes you wonder what's going to happen when they get back to full strength. Face off to the left of Passingham. Fallis tried to sweep the stick. Stevens was able to win it anyways. Walters from behind his own net. 4 seconds left. Santa Paulo standing up in the box. Anderson will pass it out left wing side just as Santa Paulo's out. Puts a hit onto Stevens. And the River Dragons back at full strength. 3 for 3 on the Houston Clinic penalty kill. Santa Paulo ahead for Pease. Left wing side with Fallis entering into the zone with him. He lost it through center of ice. And that one will be sent away by Tucker. Trying to work it out, and he'll get it down deep, but Lirakos will play it off to a teammate, and teams will change behind this. 45 seconds gone so far here in this Victory Land third period. 3-2, Elmira leads at the Civic Center. Yarwood sends it in the zone. Delayed offsides, brought out by the River Dragons, and now Justin outside is Harrison. No. Delayed offsides, say the linesmen, so the enforcers have to touch up. Back the other way, here comes Trumbley. Trumbley up for Graham. Trumbley took a hit at the end of that play. We move on. Skropolis behind the net. Pokes it around, near side wall. Yates will one touch it ahead for Mikolas. Mikolas off the wall to himself. Evans giving chase. Mikolas has a step. Fires a shot. What a save by Rutledge. Fake like he was going to the forehand, and then Mikolas had enough time to backhand it on net. Rutledge stayed with him the whole way and keeps it a one-goal game. Look at the speed right there from Hudson Mikolas out of Cambridge, Ontario. Face-off coming to the left of Rutledge. Graham and Mikolas will be on this draw. Wings will trade places for Elmira, and Graham wins it clean, so it didn't matter. Trumbley off the wall. Hits a man in the feet. That's Philbin. He couldn't get to it before Yarwood came across in support. This one flipped out of play from the neutral zone. And a lucky fan in section, looks like that's 102, is going to get a souvenir from the inaugural home opener. 18:37 now left in the contest. Center ice draw. Graham will go against Pelligra. Graham wins it off the boards. Tremblay will play it right back to his centerman. Graham taking a little pressure on the forecheck. Now gets around a man, fighting through a hook into the zone, right wing side. Graham trying to pass, left point, hits Tremblay off the wall. Tremblay down to the side of the net, deflection and a save made. Jay Krupp put that one on net from an acute angle. Off the wall, Novasil getting this one ahead to Reynolds. Now for Pelligra left wing side. Pelligra trying to move this one right wing. He's watched by Evans, slammed into the boards, gets it down low. Reynolds with it, right circle, coming to the middle, and he dangled himself off that puck. Krupp gets it ahead. John Evans, that's a big body in on the rush, and he's got the hands, gets around a man, but he couldn't get around the body, and nothing doing out of that chance. Reynolds at the right point. Pulowski able to hold in. Pulowski fighting through with the stick, still with it right wing. Pulowski, nice toe drag between the legs, double team. Patterson finally knocks him off the puck in frustration. Santa Paulo lost that in his feet. Now Pelligra passes it out of the zone for Elmira. This is going to go for icing. No, they say Bush Anderson could have touched that one, and we play on. Bush Anderson skates this near side. 17.5 left to go in the third. Hayes fights through a little bit of a trip, and a penalty's going to come up here against Elmira. Hayes just had his legs tripped up just enough. Mafu's not happy with it, but Hayes went down to a knee, and the Elmira captain will sit for two. 17:24 left to go here in the third. Mafu's 2 minutes for tripping at the 2:36 mark. Big chance here for Columbus. They're 1 for 2 on the man advantage, and the only reason they didn't score on the second one is because Levi Lynn took a penalty about 20 or so seconds into it, so they didn't get a full chance. Columbus's power play has been deadly today. Elmira has to put a fourth onto the ice, and they will in Brendan Hussey. And now this faceoff will come to the left of Passingham. Fallis v. Stevens on this draw. Stevens wins it, and Elmira dumps it 200 feet through JT Walters. Bouncing puck, and Rutledge had to be strong on that one. Hussey tying up with a man. Hussey left wing side. He takes a hit from Philbin. It's still in the feet. Liaraco's trying to work it free. It's 3-on-1 in favor of the River Dragons here. Hussey doing a great job of stalling out this penalty a little bit. 20 seconds already gone on the Georgia power play. Liaracos ahead for Pease. Follis will one-touch it back to him. Look out, Stevens intercepted. Stevens pokes it. Now Reynolds left wing side. Defense will come back, and Liaracos puts a big hit onto him in the corner. Pease tying up, frees it for Liaracos. He takes it behind his net, skates it out far side. Ahead for Follis, touching it back for Liaracos. Now to Follis, right wing, he's in over the line. Follis, right circle, down into the corner, on the backhand. He's still with it as he comes out left wing side. To the left point, Trumbley, now back for Follis. Top of the circles, looking for something. Pass down into the corner to Pease. 1 minute left to go in the Georgia power play. Trumbley, center point. Lind, right point. Looking, doesn't see anything. Now fires, blocker save, rebound bouncing around the slot, and Reynolds gets to it first, dumps it only to the red line as Trumbley stops it there. Here's Levi Lind, right wing side, getting around Liaracos. Stevens trying to pinch him off into the boards. Patterson gets in the way. Liaracos holds in at the right point. Down into the corner it goes. Lind giving chase. Yarwood trying to slap it around. Lind lost his stick trying to block the slap attempt. Yarwood again tries to send it out. Lind blocks it. Philbin right point, a shot, and a blocker save made by Passingham. Into the corner, John Evans too far for himself. Yarwood on the backhand can't get it out. Philbin to Santa Paulo, and that one intercepted by Stevens in the slot. He'll go off the glass and down. 20 seconds left in the Georgia power play. Columbus asking some questions, but Passingham has all the answers. Hayes from behind his own net, up for Evans. Little touch pass, couldn't find Philbin. Back to Evans, he's onside. Left circle, Santa Paulo, bringing it back in the corner. Goes through his legs, still trying to go after it. Elmira's back at full strength. Oh, Mafuz was looking for a home run pass. He nearly got it. Rutledge will come out of his net to play it, and he will send it up the far boards. 1 for 3 on the Georgia power play tonight are the River Dragons. Hayes spinning back near side in his own zone. About 15 minutes left to go here in the third. Hayes over the blue line. Santa Paulo trying to poke it around a man. That's Patterson. Check that. That's Pulowski. 17, not 27. Patterson got the inside edge. And now Yates will move it up the zone. Yates up to Mikolas. 2-on-2 as he hits the line. Over in the high slot. Harrison's shot goes wide of the near post. Heron. Good stretch pass. This one hits Hayes. He's got a head of steam. Left wing side trying to take on the Elmira defense. Hayes spins it back into the corner. Pass to the middle. Knocked aside. Woo, that one was on top of the cage for a moment, and Passingham leaned back and was able to glove it. Hayes a pass. It went off an Elmira body, popped up into the air. It was always going high on Passingham, but he reached back and gloved it right on top of the net. And he'll take the whistle, and it's an offensive zone draw for the River Dragons. 14:35 left to go in the Victoryland third period. Elmira 3, Columbus 2, 38-30. The shots on goal in this one in favor of Elmira. Only one shot to speak of for Elmira in this period. For Columbus, 3. That shows they've been trying to push the pace a little bit, but Elmira wins this draw. Yates, left wing side, 2-on-2 with Harrison driving the net. Fires, glove saved by Rutledge. Saw that one into the trapper the whole way. No rebound given up. Face-off now coming to the right. The Columbus goaltender. 14:26 left to go in the game. Both teams opting for a line change. The Elmira bench puts out the Kyle Stevens unit with Brandon Tucker and Ahmad Mafuz. MJ Graham comes out to take this draw, and he'll win it. Bush Anderson playing it left wing in his own zone to Heron, intercepted by Mafuz. Mafuz on the high slot looking for something. Has it now left circle, putting it to the middle, and Stevens had overskated the pass. Skropolis right circle and a pad save made by Rutledge. Krupp will collect this puck in his own zone. Going ahead to Heron. Heron spins away from a check. Krupp dumps this one in, right wing corner. Rims around the boards, collected at the top of the boards now by Skropolis. He passed to Mafuz. Krupp laid a hit behind the play. Mafuz now over to Tucker, a shot, pad save, rebound. Mafuz couldn't poke it in on net. Now Mafuz trying to wrap it around. Pass for Yarwood, missed. Here's Krupp the other way with Hayes, 2-on-2, and one forward is back. Krupp dropping for Hayes, right circle, looks, pass across, the deflect goes high over the crossbar as Pulowski was crashing the slot. Pulowski left point with this one to the high slot, fires, blocked, and rebound. CJ Hayes had overskated it. Stevens puts this one into the neutral zone. Santa Paulo into the zone. It's a delayed offsides, and Santa Paulo touched it before Hayes could evacuate the zone. So we will get a whistle and a neutral zone draw on the near side. 13:28 left to go in the Victory Land third period. Elmira 3, Columbus 2. Pulowski and Peligra on this draw. They false start twice. Linesman barking instructions. Nobody been thrown out. Kind of surprised. Pulowski backs up a bit, and now trying to win it forward. Peligra will have it. Reynolds from his backside will push it, and Hayes collects for Columbus. Santa Paulo dumps this one into the Elmira zone. Just in front of the blue line, it's found by Reynolds near side. Reynolds puts a great counter check onto Hayes. Elmira tries to get in the zone not once but twice. Hayes and Reynolds continue to battle behind the play. Trumbley getting this one ahead. Pass into the neutral zone will be chased by Marco Novasil of the Elmira Enforcers. And Hayes will give up the forecheck there as the pass goes into the neutral zone. Peligra ahead for Hussey, one-on-one with Bush Anderson. Hussey left circle, couldn't get anything on the pass. Rutledge will glove it side of the net, and he thought about doing something with it, but thought better. He'll take a whistle. 12:50 left to go in the Victory Land third period. 3-2 our score. Reynolds and C.J. Hayes continue to jaw at each other. That draws some oohs and ahs from the crowd. And Reynolds just will not get into his bench. Linesman or choose that referee check that gives him a tap. It's the referee conducting the line change procedure. Face off to the left. To the left of Rutledge? I guess, yeah. That shot came from the right, but linesman will put it to the left. It's on the far side boards from us for those of you listening in on the radio. Fallis versus Mikolas on the draw. Tied up. Fallis will end up winning it. And now here come the River Dragons. Pease from his own blue line in the neutral zone. Knocked away by Skropolis at his line. Levi Lynn spins it back into his own zone. Off the wall. Lirakos takes it. Chips it. Here's Fallis. 2-on-1 with Pease. Right wing side. Fallis on the left wing at the circle. Looks pass across. Oh, what a sliding play by Yarwood. Knocked off that 2-on-1 and keeps it an Elmira 1-goal lead. Now Yarwood hustling back the other way. He's with Mikolas. 2-on-3 as they hit the line. Mikolas a shot. Blocked by the River Dragons. Still loose in the slot, and the backhand goes up begging wide. Ozelinch gets this up to Pease, right wing. He's into the neutral zone, trying to fight through a stick of Mafuz. He loses it. Skropolis collects in his own zone. Off the wall, Mafuz. One touches it to Yates. He'll softly dump it in, and Elmira will finish up the change they need. 3-2. The Enforcers lead with under 12 minutes to go here in the third. Patterson from the red line dumps this one in. Philbin first on it, right wing corner. Bush Anderson helping out underneath the goal line. Gets it out to the far boards. Walters moves up on the play. Plays it behind. Stevens to Mafuz. High slot. Tucker fires a shot high over the crossbar. Rebound Mafuz across the crease. Nobody home to bang it in for Elmira. Now the River Dragons send it out to the neutral zone. Tucker had his stick lifted, and at the blue line, JT Walters prevented entry. Krupp dumps this one in. Philbin in on sides. He couldn't settle the puck, though, and Mafuz will take a roller. Mafuz up here for Stevens. Left wing, 2-on-2 with Tucker. Intercepted, read nicely by the defenseman, Bush Anderson. Here's Hussey left wing side trying again. His pass across unanswered by the Enforcers. Santa Paulo trying to go up the wall. Krupp trying to get off for a change, and Elmira will dump it down. They'll also change behind this. 11 minutes left to go here in the Victory Land third period. Columbus down a goal. Yarwood, big check near the half wall there. C.J. Hayes picks himself up. Skropolis at his own blue line to Yarwood. He'll move ahead with this one over the red line. Now Hayes will put a shot onto him. Those two go tumbling down to the ice. We play on. Right circle a shot. It deflected, and Rutledge had to be smart to glove that one down and take a whistle. As that one had a weird bounce. Rutledge was going the wrong way, but able to get his body in front of it and prevent a rebound. 10:42 left to go in period 3. Elmira 3, Columbus 2. Face off to the left of Rutledge. Peligra wins it. Right point Skropolis. Left point Yarwood. Fires a shot. Deflected, and a bouncer goes wide of the far post. Peligra battling with Trumbley. Trumbley trying to get it out. He played it off of Peligra's shin pad. That one stung him for a bit. Now back the other way. The River Dragons 3-on-2. Santa Paulo left wing. Hits the line. Looks. Waits. Fires. And that one just missed the short side post. Evans from the right point. Blocked by Skropolis. And I think that one hit the outside of the near post. This one goes into the netting out of play. Skropolis and Hayes are battling. And I think they're going to say this took a deflection. And there's no delay of game. In fact, they might. No, they are saying it's an offensive zone draw for Columbus. I thought they were taking this draw out of the zone. But it did go out off Elmira, and it was a deflection, so no penalty. 10:14 left to go in the third. 3-2 Enforcers. Face off to the right of Passingham. Graham and Mikolas, and a false start. Mikolas will get thrown out. Looks like a wing encroached. And so Harrison will take this draw. Harrison v. Graham. Graham wins it to the half wall. Harrison read it first. Ahead for Mikolas. Chips around Ozelinch, and Levi Lynn was able to come in support. Now here's Heron. Left wing side. He's over the line. 3-on-2 with Krupp crashing. MJ Graham, high slot, fires, scores! MJ Graham getting it through the 5-hole. Tie game 3-3. MJ Graham told us after Friday's game in Delaware when he had 3 assists, he couldn't buy a goal. He had a lot of chances. He'll settle for the helpers, but that first one's going to feel good. Ties the game with 10:01 left to go in the third. Beautiful shot on the ice. Passingham couldn't get down in time to cover up the 5-hole. And we've got a brand new hockey game with half a period left to play. Face off at center ice. Here's the goal.
He shoots. River Dragons goal scored by number 8, MJ Graham. Assisted by number 26, Chad Heron at 9:59 of the third period.
Chad Heron picks up the only assist. That's his first helper of the season. Had a couple of goals in Delaware last weekend. It's 3-3, 9.5 left to go in the third. Elmira with the puck back in their own end. JT Walters tripped up. No penalty coming as Liarakos looked like he took him down. We play on. Pease on the half wall. Liarakos from behind the net. Now right wing corner. He'll go to Lynn, right point. Lynn fires, blocked by the enforcers. Liarakos gets down to a knee, tries to corral that puck. Enforcers come away with it anyways. Yates, 1-on-2, trying to take on the Columbus defense. His team changing behind him. Yates from behind. Lynn pinching him off, knocks him down behind. Referee in front says play on. In the corner, Lynn pokes it for Gustin. Gustin thought about rimming it around. Now he'll chip it ahead for Pease. Pease has it into the neutral zone. Pass on the skates of Santa Paulo, knocked off, and the teams play a little ping pong between the blue lines as they're changing. 8:50 left to go here in the third. 3-3 River Dragons and Enforcers. Santa Paulo trying to chase after Yarwood. Yarwood will rim this one around. Tucker collects on the far wall. Sends it out to the neutral zone. Bush Anderson had a stick lifted by Mafuz at the red line. And coming back to collect, Gustin all the way back in his own end. River Dragons will chip this one to the Elmira line. Skropolis gains the red. He'll send it back from whence it came. Gustin behind his own net. 8:25 left to go in the Victory Land third period. Fake the handoff. That was going to go to Pulowski. Gustin now will take it left wing side on a pass to Santa Paulo. Ahead for CJ Hayes. Hayes trying to show off the speed. Little fancy with the chip deke. Hayes into the line, right wing side. Takes a big hit from Yarwood as he crashes down. Puck goes behind the net, collected by the Enforcers. Skropolis up with it, right wing side. To Mafuz, left wing. Mafuz in over the line with Tucker. He'll chip it into the corner. Tucker battling with a couple of River Dragons. Under 8 minutes to play here in the third. Hayes trying to battle. It's tied up. John Evans is a big body, also creating the scrum. Evans comes out with it. Up for Heron. Heron, the lead for Graham. He's got the tying goal. Can he get another one? Graham, left circle, backhand pass. Heron looks, fires, and he just missed it short side. Passingham had come out to challenge. Graham a shot, and that one blocked by Patterson. Off the glass, able to find Mafuz. He reaches back and gets it. Krupp coming back on the play. Back as a defenseman, Tremblay. Across Stevens. And it's a save by Rutledge. Are you kidding me? Oh, Stevens looked like he was celebrating, and he looks up to the rafters in disbelief. We'll tell you about that save when we come back. It's a media timeout. 7:25 left to go in the third. 3-3 on the Columbus River Dragons radio network.
That a healthy honeybee population will pollinate a healthier environment. That building homes is just as important as powering them. That's why we believe what we do off the grid is just as important as the clean, safe, reliable, affordable energy we provide on it. And that's a different kind of energy. Visit georgiapower.com/community.
Say hello to your friend in wireless. A friend with awesome plans. Smile, you're on Cricket. Say hello to your friend in wireless. A friend who gives you a free Samsung J2 Pure when you switch. Smile, you're on Cricket. Ends November 21st. Must port in and activate new line on minimum $55 a month voice plan. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Activation fee $25. Additional fees, usage, and restrictions apply. See cricketwireless.com for details.
Hey, y'all. Ever wonder what it's like like to eat like a real New Yorker? Stop in for carved New York strip steak and butterfly shrimp at Golden Corral. Get all you want of our juicy hand-carved New York strip steak and crispy jumbo butterfly shrimp. So good, you won't be able to forget about it. Carved New York strip and jumbo shrimp, available at dinner every weekend for a limited time. Only at Golden Corral. The only one for everyone.
Carved New York strip and butterfly shrimp available Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and Sunday after 11 a.m.
Bang, bang, won't stop till we're legends.
Back here at the Civic Center, Krupp will play that one out from the slot. 7 minutes left to go in the third. Rutledge made an unbelievable save as we went to media timeout. Took that a little bit late, and that's why we're rejoining action in progress. At the far circle in the Columbus end, Ozelinch blocks a shot. MJ Graham sends this one off boards. Krupp's in a race with Patterson trying to negate icing. Puck won't even get there. Patterson plays it first. Behind the net, he'll find Yarwood with it. Yarwood gives it back to Patterson. Full head of steam, left wing side. Now he's tied up with Liarakos. Liarakos able to get it around him. He's in front of the defenseman. Liarakos right circle to the middle. Oh, and Fallis had that one go through his stick. Liarakos behind the net to the slot. Fired a shot high over the crossbar there was Zach Pease. Gustin can't hold this one in right point. It was near his face. Mikolas will come in with Reynolds. 2-on-1. Left circle. Mikolas passing across. Reynolds got it up, but he got a high stick on it. Elmira touches, and that will be the end of that play. Way too saucy of a pass. Reynolds had smacked it down, but it wouldn't have counted anyways, as the official in the zone had indicated played with a high stick. 3-3, Elmira and Columbus with 6:12 left to go in the third. A crowd of 4,000 plus has been loving this one, as the River Dragons haven't had a lead in this game, but they don't care. They have the last goal to tie this one up. Now to the middle, Evans knocks away a centering pass, and here come the River Dragons the other way. 3-on-3, Tim Santapalo hits the line, left wing side. Santapalo cutting to the middle, looks, and he had that one knocked off his stick at the last second. Pulowski up the wall, Evans right point, shot, loose there, still on the pad. Oh, and the whistle went a little early, but Passingham found it anyways, and that will be a face-off. 5:52 left to go here in the third, still 3-3. And the scrum in front of Passingham eventually disperses. Evans just gave off a quick wrist shot. You know he can bomb him with how big he is at about 6'5", 265 or so. But that was a quick wrist shot. Passingham got into position, made the save. It was loose on his pad. And it looks like Columbus had a defenseman come down, so this draw will be taken to the neutral zone. Passingham got a quick whistle, but he eventually did find it, so no harm, no foul in my book. Mikolas with it, left circle, looking, passing across. That went through the legs of Harrison. Right point, just able to be held in by Walters. Now here's Trombley in the corner. Trombley dodging a hit from Mikolas, plays it behind the net to Evans, who will go back to Trombley now. Far side circle, he skates this one up with 5.5 left to go in the third. Trombley off the wall to himself, into the zone, 3-on-2. Trombley, high slot. Shot there, blocked by Walters. Trombley still with it at the hash marks. Yates takes it away. Now he passes it over to Harrison. Harrison, he skates this one up, gains the red, and will dump it in. Both teams change behind this. Just over 5 minutes to play in the third. It's a 3-3 tie. Hayes takes a stretch pass, dodges a hit from Tucker, but loses the puck as it goes into the corner. Mahfouz behind the net, plays it off to Skropolis, and now to Yarwood, who will settle this down. 3-3 our score. Enforcers lead in shots 45-32, but the River Dragons have not said die all night. Heron knocks away a neutral zone pass. It leaks into the Columbus end only for a moment. Now Yarwood has to wait for his teammates to get on side. They do. Right circle. He's in. Fire save made. Rutledge caught it on the chest. Gave up no rebound. 4:42 left to go here in the third. Columbus 3, Elmira 3. Could we be destined for Columbus's first overtime game of the night, overtime game of the season? And also be Elmira's too, as again, their opening weekend were a couple of 2-0 defeats to Carolina. Face-off to the left of Rutledge. Linesman blows the whistle. Puck is down on the half wall. It's collected by Liarakos. He's in the neutral zone with it, trying to pass it across. Yarwood knocks it away at his own line. Sending this one up and out is Lind, and it will have the legs for icing. No, Yarwood played it just before the goal line, and the linesman waved off icing. Skropolis on the near wall. Now here's Liarakos with it. Liarakos, right point. Lind fires a shot. That one blocked by Tucker. into the corner. River Dragons still with it here. Fallis up to Lind. Right point, looking for a shooting lane, nothing there. He rims it around the boards. Liarako's trying to give chase. Mafuz gets there first. Fallis clashes sticks. Loose in the slot. Tucker knocked down by Lind, but it's one-on-one the other way. Stevens fires a shot. That one nicely blocked by Ozelinch. Lind finishes off Stevens in the corner to the delight of the crowd. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the third period. Behind the net, Ozelinch will play this one off to Pease. Both teams changing. Pease goes ahead. Pulowski, he's in over the line with it. Left wing to San Paulo. Pass to an open wing. Gustin trying to come down on the play, and Reynolds gets it first and sends it to the neutral zone. Hayes all up in a battle with Peligra right now. Hayes tumbles to a knee. Still with it there. Look out. Hussey a shot. Save made there by Rutledge. And we get a stoppage with 3:29 left to go in the third. Face-off coming to the right of Rutledge. It'll be Peligra going against Pulowski. It's still tied up. Pulowski comes away with it after some battling. Pulowski to Hayes, right wing circle. Hayes stopping up, looking for some moves at the hash mark, still with it in the corner. Pass behind the net. Pulowski trying to drag it in front and knocking it away. JT Walters. Now up on the half wall. Pulowski knocks it down, loose in the slot, and Patterson got his big body in the way there first. This one sent out to the red line. Bush Anderson dumps it back. Both teams in the midst of a change as Passingham will slow it up with 3 minutes left to go here in the third period. Walters still with it right now. He'll skate it out, right wing circle. Now ahead with it to Yates. Yates sending this one into the zone. Evans takes a hit from Mikolas. Yates finds a loose puck. He's with it in the left wing corner. Trumbley all over his back. Pass to Mikolas behind the net. Evans all over him. Pass to the right point. Skropolis couldn't settle it. Oh, but he kept it in the zone just enough to prevent a break the other way. Yarwood in the neutral zone to Yates. He'll dump this one in. 2:20 left to go here in the third period. Trumbley from behind the net. Takes a handoff. MJ Graham. Graham battled in front of the slot by Stevens. Luckily, a pass gets out of the zone. Heron battling there. Mafuz gloved it out of the air, but he missed, and Krupp will dump this one down from the right side of red. 2 minutes left to go here in the third in a 3-3 hockey game. Skropolis near circle with this one. Thought about a pass, lost his momentum, laid it off for Stevens. Off the wall, Liarakos intercepted it. Pease trying to dump this one down. He does, right wing side. Passingham thought better about playing it. Skropolis was already there. Ozelinch pins a man, left point. This one could go for icing, won't have the gas. Lind, oh, he sends it out. Does it go off the glass? No, it does not. Levi Lind, 2 minutes for delay of game. And oh, that's a big penalty right now. Chase Fallis trying to say it took a tip off the top of the glass. I don't think he's going to win this argument, though. 1:40 left to go in the third. Lind waiting for the penalty box door to open. And Fallis will not win the argument. Here we go. Elmira has a power play for the rest of regulation. And I think we're getting a timeout here on the ice. Timeout called by the enforcers, and why not, to talk about their power play setup. It's 3-3 here at the Civic Center with 1:40 left to play in this one. River Dragons tied the game up through MJ Graham at the 9:59 mark of the third period. Graham from Heron, it was a low shot, beat Passingham 5-hole, and that's all the scoring to speak of in this period. Elmira goals have come through Brandon Tucker, who's had a pretty phenomenal game. Number 14. Trying to figure out this second goal. I can't read my own handwriting. Apologize, fans. Andrew Harrison has a goal as well. Oh, that's right. It was Mafuz. Mafuz in the corner. I couldn't tell if it was 19 or 14. I couldn't remember Deneau getting a goal, though. So it was Mafuz and Harrison. Your goals for Elmira. For Columbus, Zach Pease, Tim Santapalo, and MJ Graham, the most recent one, to tie it up. 2 minutes to Levi Lind up on the clock. Puck is dropped. Elmira wins it, but they win it too clean, and they'll have to collect it back in their own end. Yarwood will take this all the way back behind his own net. Philbin gave chase for just a little bit. Now Elmira will set up this breakout. 1:25 left to go in the third. Here's Mafuz with it. left wing side. He'll pass across. Harrison, right circle with it now. Trombley watching over him. Harrison behind the net. Comes out to the left wing corner. Harrison stops up at the hash marks, looking for space. Reynolds, left point. Pass right circle, Mafuz. Center point, Yarwood. Now back for Mafuz. Now downside of the net to Yates. Yates, what a good stick by Ozelinch to prevent a pass. Now Yarwood fires a shot, deflected up high onto the glass. Still in play. Trombley settles it, tries to knock it out. Philbin dives, can't get to it. Now it will eventually leak out with under a minute to go in the third period. Elmira enters the zone, right wing side. Now to pass the top of the circles. Mafuz had it knocked away there by the River Dragons. Yarwood will give chase as Pease was looking to go in on a breakaway. Crowd on their feet. Under 40 to play here in the third. Under a minute left in the Lind Minor. Yarwood taking his time. He'll skate it out near circle. Starting up another rush for the Enforcers on the power play. Houston Clinic penalty kill is 3 for 3 so far tonight for Columbus. Weird hop off the dasher board there. Check that off the stanchion, and it's sent down the length of the ice. Looks like that's by C.J. Hayes. Passingham slows it up behind his own net. 12 seconds left to go in the third. One more chance for Elmira. Mafuz getting on his horse. Left wing side. Evans knocks it away with the stick, and Evans will dump it down. 4 seconds left to go. Both teams are going to take a period or take a point out of this one as we get ready for the fourth period, and the crowd absolutely loves the hustle from their penalty kill. Let's take a quick 30-second break, and when we come back, we'll have overtime ready for you on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Columbus Diagnostic Center, the area's clear choice for diagnostic imaging. CDC Northside features the area's first and only 3T MRI, the most powerful MRI available, and our new 64-slice CT scanner, cutting-edge imaging that's available at both locations. For over 30 years, patient comfort, lower costs, and uncompromising dedication remain our top priority. Clearer results for a more accurate diagnosis. Columbus Diagnostic Center and CDC Northside, technology with a human touch.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, Elmira 3, Columbus 3, as we are just about ready to begin the overtime period. Levi Lind still has 20 seconds left of penalty time from the delay of game he took. So Elmira will skate 4-on-3 at the beginning, and then if that 20 seconds elapses, we'll skate 4-on-4 until the next whistle, and then, and after a whistle after that, it'll be 3-on-3 time again. 5-minute 3-on-3 period. So a lot of space out there for the Elmira power play for only 20 seconds, and they start at center ice. So if Columbus wins the draw, they can probably kill off most, if not all of that. Teams will also trade ends, so it will be another period of the long change. Rutledge mans the pipes to the right. Had a perfect period in the third. He stopped 44 of 47 Elmira shots. Meanwhile, for Elmira, Troy Passingham has stopped 29 of 32. Now they're not telling Rutledge to change ends. So the netminders will stay in the nets they defended last period. I could have sworn we changed ends, but you know what? Early season, first overtime game for me too, folks. So 4-on-3 Elmira for 20 seconds. Rutledge in the pipes to our left. Passingham to our right. River Dragons, gray jerseys, black secondaries, left to right with Pease, Ozelinch, and Trombley out on the ice. Enforcers in the neon greens out there with Mafuz, Tucker, Reynolds, and Yarwood. Clock still counting down here. There's about 30 seconds left to go in this OT intermission, if you will. As we continue to count it down, again, your Elmira goals in this one have come from Tucker, Mafuz, and Harrison. And for Columbus, they've come from Pease, Santopoulo, and Graham. So here we go. They stop the clock, and they get ready to put 5 minutes on it. 4-on-3 Elmira for 20 seconds. The Enforcers are up banging their sticks on the bench. The Columbus crowd doing a little louder than that. We're underway here in overtime. Elmira's won the draw. Yarwood has it behind his own net. 12 seconds left to go in the Elmira power play. Yarwood up for Mafuz from the red line. Tries to pass it between the legs of a man. Mafuz still with it, though, left wing side in the circles. Pass up to Patterson. Now across. What a block. I think inadvertently by Mafuz as he fell down trying to dodge the shot. Yarwood fired it just in time for Levi Lind to get out of the box. So that means it will be 3-on-3 with the puck out of play whistle. 23 seconds gone in the overtime period. 3-3 our score. Offensive zone draw for the Enforcers. Mafuz, Tucker, and Yarwood out there against Pease, Lind, and Hayes. Pease ordered to square up against Mafuz. Pease will win it cleaned into the corner. Lind bodying up. Now he'll move it left wing side. Tucker all up on his shoulder. The two stall out. Pease will come into support, poke it into the neutral zone. Mafuz will take it away. Back to Yarwood at his own blue line, waiting to set up another rush. 3-on-3, a very tactical game here in pro hockey. Yarwood dropping it back. Here's Tucker, left circle, fires, he scores. Rutledge screened by his own man, and Tucker will secure 2 points for the Enforcers here in the first of a weekend set. Columbus battled back. They'll take 1 point in the overtime, but 46 seconds in, and that will go for Tucker. So Elmira skates off the ice victors, but only 2 points out of the 3 because of the overtime. Let's take a break. When we come back, the Michelob Ultra postgame show will begin on the Columbus River Dragons radio network.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
The King is on the go. Get your BK favorites like the Whopper Original Chicken Sandwich and new Impossible Whopper delivered to your doorstep with Uber Eats. Is there anything better than getting your BK favorites delivered straight to your door? Of course not. Bringing the King to your doorstep now with Uber Eats. Deliver your way only at Burger King.
Uber Eats delivery available at participating Burger King restaurants. Uber Eats terms of service applies. Code Delivery King expires October 28th for free delivery. The game last weekend? No problem. Catch all the highlights and analysis on all things River Dragons with the River Dragons weekly recap show on WLTZ NBC 38, Thursday afternoons 5 to 5:30, or catch segment replays on our official YouTube page. Just search Columbus River Dragons and stay up to date with all the content the River Dragons have to offer. Remember, the River Dragons weekly recap show is Thursdays 5 to 5:30 on NBC 38 TV.
Hello, I'm Captain Josh Henson of the Salvation Army. It's time for our annual canned food drive. We partner with the school system, and you should see a barrel in your school. If you bring canned goods and donate them to the Salvation Army, they will be used this holiday season and throughout the year to support those families in need. You can also drop off canned food at any of our Salvation Army locations to support this effort. For more details, call us at 706-561-9026.
It's time for the Michelob Ultra postgame show on the River Dragons Broadcast Network. Tonight's show is brought to you by B&B Beverage Company, fine providers of Bud Light and Michelob Ultra, Cypress Partners, Express Printing, Chattahoochee Southern Brewhouse, and B&B Broadcasting. Now with a recap of tonight's action, here's Zach DeBozart.
Back here in the Columbus Civic Center, the Elmira Enforcers skate off victors in overtime. 46 seconds into that overtime, courtesy of number 77, Brandon Tucker. And Tucker's a good place to start. We'll bring you the 3 stars of the game right now. Tucker gets star number 1. He had 2 goals in this one. He had the opening goal. Again, sort of a gift, probably a break Elmira deserved after leading the play for the first 5 minutes, plus being shut out in their home barn. You know, that was difficult to swallow. But getting a break a little bit early, getting the 1-0 goal through Tucker, and then the overtime goal, thing of beauty, just going far post and in. Against Jared Rutledge, who was screened on the play. Elmira wins 4-3 on that one. Second and third star, though, MJ Graham picks up star number 2 with that tying goal, and then Chad Heron, the assist, will get star number 3. Tell you what, in this one, Columbus, they never said die, but Elmira just right now look like a hungrier team, and I think you can understand it after all the different things that happened to them in that first weekend against Carolina. Of course, many different suspensions. 5 guys were suspended from it, and Christian Whitcomb and Dustin Skinner will be available to play tomorrow. So still were able to ice a whole lineup with the FPHL's 25-man roster. However, probably more bottom of the barrel in terms of their roster contingency. Some guys probably skating that usually, you may have 1-2 spots you rotate in. A lot of guys had to rotate in for this one, and Elmira showed what they're made of in this one, coming out with a big 2 points. Columbus will take one of them, though, with the overtime loss. River Dragons goals in this one scored by Zach Pease, number 9, and that means your ticket, fans, tonight from this game, your ticket will get you a free soft drink over at Jason's Deli. Jason's Deli and WTVM sponsoring all goals scored by number 9 this year. And that number 9 would be Zach Pease, who picked up his second in this one, the native of Toronto, Ontario. Tim Santapalo and, of course, MJ Graham, as we mentioned, had the other goals for Columbus. Elmira, after their 2 from Tucker, got 1 from Mafuz and 1 from Andrew Harrison. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look around the FPHL, the Southern Hockey scoreboard, and continue to put a bow on this one as Elmira wins 4-3 in overtime on the inaugural home game for the Columbus River Dragons. A sour mood, surely, when you leave, but I tell you what, it was a loud building in here, and it's going to be a very exciting season of River Dragons hockey as crowds like that will continue to come throughout the season. More post-game show, the Michelob Ultra post-game show after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Do you own a home that needs an exterior tune-up? Window World is proud to take integrity to a new level with the best price, product, and warranty guarantee on windows, siding, doors, and more with professional installation. If you want the highest quality product at the lowest price, backed by a lifetime warranty, call or click Window World for your free, no-obligation in-home estimate today. Window World, simply the best for less. Call, click, or visit Window World today.
We've invented a new messaging system using the crisp sounds of Bud Light. Crisp Code. Lesson 42. This is how you say happy hour. It's happy hour. Let's go get some Bud Lights. That's it for today.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light. Crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Your vision, our drive. That's our motto at Express Printing, providing printing and copy services for big businesses and small families. We bring big ideas to the world of graphic design and printing. Visit us at 1520 13th Avenue in Columbus or call 706-323-5639. We can also be found online at the letter X, pressprintinganddesign.com. Express Printing, if you can imagine it, we can do it.
Stay up to date on all things River Dragons with the Swamp Box Distilling Co. Coaches Show, only on 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. Game recaps, coach and player interviews, and much more are waiting every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Don't forget to follow the River Dragons on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when we're taking the show on the road to an establishment near you. That's the Swamp Box Distilling Co. Coaches Show every Tuesday, 6 to 7 on WRCG.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center on the Michelob Ultra postgame show, Elmira 4, Columbus 3 in hockey's return to West Georgia. After the Cottonmouths were gone for about 2 years, the Columbus River Dragons have come in, made this building home, and 4,000 plus certainly made it feel like home. Big-time crowd energy definitely spurred the boys on, despite being outshot by 16 in this one. You just tell Elmira was a hungry team, maybe deserved to win, but I tell you, the crowd, when overtime came around, they thought anything could happen. And unfortunately for them, it did, as Tucker got his second goal of the game, that time in overtime fashion, and got him first star of the night. Taking a peek around the FPHL, all 10 teams were in action as our game probably was the last one to go final. Well, there was a game at 8:05 Eastern Time, 7:05 in Danville. We'll get to that in a second. But first, in sequential order, Carolina Thunderbirds pick up a big win over the Delaware Thunder, 7-2. Thunderbirds remain perfect on the season with 9 points out of 9. They'll finish that series up with Delaware tomorrow night. Carolina goals scored by Connor Haas, Daniel Martin, Jan Krivalovic. Thank goodness we don't have to pronounce his name too much. Michael Bunn, Krivalovic again, Grebennikov, and Nigel Slade. Brendan Young and Ryan Marker, the tallies for Delaware. Port Huron and Watertown. Ooh, looks like they might be in some overtime right now. No, they might be destined. No, we update right now. Watertown jumps out big with 1 minute left to go in the third. 7-4. Wolves lead in this one. Port Huron got the first goal. Third period, they had 4 straight goals after Port Huron made it 4-3. Watertown got goals from Devaney, so a hat trick for him. Jurich, and then 2 from Boudreau. And Watertown looks poised to take 3 points from Port Huron. Prowlers will be looking for their first win still in the season after they that'll be their first loss in the season after they took 2 overtime wins from the Danbury Hat-Tricks. How about over in Battle Creek? The Menor Icebreakers taking on the Rumblebees. About a minute left to go in that one as well. Menor 7, Battle Creek 2. So a lot of scoring in the FHL tonight. And check that, the game just jumped and went final, so must have been a little bit behind on our wire here. Moskal had 3 points. Butita had 5. And there was just a lot of scoring for Menor in this one as they come away to a big win in Battle Creek. As we mentioned here, Elmira 4, River Dragons 3, and then the Danbury Hat-Tricks and the Danville Dashers. They're still early in the third period, and it's still 3-3. When we last left them, it was 3-3 with that early goal in the second period by Justin Brazen. No scoring for about 20 minutes plus since then. That's your look around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites. Elmira wins this one 4-3. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll put a bow on the Michelob Ultra postgame show and get you ready for Saturday night, the rematch between the Enforcers and the River Dragons on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Welcome to the Chattahoochee. That's right, the Chattahoochee Southern Brew House is the official post-game hangout of the Columbus River Dragons, serving their exclusive River Dragon Red Ale on all game nights, located just 1.5 miles from the Civic Center at 1301 6th Avenue. There's no excuse not to get out with some friends and enjoy the night with some quality craft brews. Chattahoochee Southern Brew House is locally and veteran-owned and offers live music from 6 to 10 on Friday and Saturday nights. Make sure to follow them on social media for all the latest events.
Willie's Mexicana Grill is proud to support your Columbus River Dragons and their inaugural season of bringing hockey back to Columbus. Willie's mission is simple: to build the perfect burrito for every customer. Their handcrafted burritos are stuffed with the best and served fresh. They hold their burritos to extremely high standards. Then they eat them. Proudly independent since 1995. Visit Willie's at 5279 Whittlesey Boulevard and get yourself an incredible burrito today.
Prepare yourself for an unparalleled golfing experience. Co-designed by Columbus resident and 1987 Masters winner Larry Mize, Maple Ridge Golf Course is a pleasure for golfers of any skill level to play. Test your accuracy with our fairways, water hazards, and sand traps. We have everything you need to challenge yourself and improve your game. Memberships available year-round by calling 706-569-0966 or book a tee time by visiting golfmapleridge.com.
Wiping out on the ice too much? Maybe it's time to get those skates sharpened. And what better place to do it than at the Dragon's Den Pro Shop in the Columbus Ice Rink. Friendly staff are waiting to assist you with your ice skating needs, whether it's hockey, figure skating, or public skating. Not a skater? That's okay. Swing on by and check out some of the River Dragon souvenirs stocked in our store, 400 4th Street, next to the Civic Center.
Hey, look, Ma, I made it.
Welcome back into the Columbus Civic Center one final time. Elmira 4, Columbus 3 in overtime. Means Elmira will take 2 points, Columbus will take 1, and that's really the good place to start it up here as we put a bow on this in the Michelob Ultra post-game show. Elmira just looked to be the better team in front of their netminder. Both goalies, I think, played pretty well. Rutledge had a phenomenal save or two to keep goals out. Passingham absolutely stood on his head for one that might be a save of the year candidate if we get back and look at replay and find if he did make the save. It might have hit the post, I'll be honest with you, but I don't know. Passingham, he looked pretty strong in this one. The goals that he did give up were either well-placed shots or just, odd bounces. Same goes for Rutledge. So when you look at the shot totals and see 48-32 in favor of Elmira, that definitely leads leads you to think in overtime Elmira is probably going to get that goal quicker than Columbus. River Dragons did a great job on the penalty kill. They were 3 for 3. Their special teams, they have a lot to be proud of. 1 for 3 on the man advantage. That'll up their percentage tonight. But in the 5-on-5 play, Elmira was moving their feet a lot more. No real bus legs from them. That's probably a product of being down here for more than 24 hours like they already had been so far. But now with both teams playing a game, they got to turn it around in less than 24 hours for a 6:05 puck drop here at the Civic Center. 5:35 pregame show on WRCG and the Columbus River Dragons YouTube page. I want to thank everybody for hanging with us. Had some technical difficulties in the beginning. Didn't get that pregame show on just in time. But we'll be working on that and hopefully bring it to you 5:35 tomorrow night here from the Civic Center. My big thanks to Stephen Pierce, Chris McGuire for running the graphics, the Twitter, and the camera up here alongside me, and for all the off-ice officials and staff here at the River Dragons. Thank you for listening in to the first home game for the River Dragons. Hockey is back in West Georgia. We're here all season long and beyond on WRCG. It's going to be a lot of fun, and stick with us. One more time, your final score: Columbus 3, Elmira 4 in overtime. I'm Zach DeBozart, the voice of the River Dragons, wishing you a fun good night.
Gas Network.
Lesson
Tonight's
1.
show was brought to you by
Hello.
B&B Beverage Company, Michelob Ultra, Cypress Partners,
My
Express
name
Printing,
is John.
Chattahoochee Southern Brew House, and B&B Broadcasting. All rights to this broadcast are reserved by the Columbus
It's
River
hot
Dragons and
outside.
B&B Broadcasting. Any reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the description or accounts of this game are expressly prohibited
Pass
without
me
the
a
written
Bud
consent of the
Light.
Columbus River Dragons and B&B Broadcasting. This has been a presentation of the Columbus River Dragons Hockey Club.
Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrypted messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Kate.
And we're not just literal taste buds. We're best buds. And we love Pepsi.
Sure, we live inside your mouth.
But that doesn't mean we don't enjoy the finer things.
Pepsi incoming!
Maybe.